things that I know what I want to get better at. So today is a perfect opportunity to do that. I'm excited.
And it's Florida State, which means a lot to a lot of people around here. Sure. What does it mean to you?
Oh, man, this rivalry means a lot to me. I'm excited to go out here and compete against these guys and, lay it all on the field for my teammates and my brothers.
Aren't you glad it's at home?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir, for sure.
But last year, wasn't it fun winning on their field, too, right?
It was fun, for sure, Excited to protect the swamp, and it's going to be a fun one.
It's interesting. You're from Texas. A lot of your teammates are from Florida. It's like, I don't know if there's two teams that know each other personnel-wise, much like these two teams do. Is that a thing in a game?
Oh, yeah, for sure. A lot of these kids grew up playing against some of these guys their whole life, or, knowing and recruiting and things like that. So it's going to be a fun one. A lot of guys are juiced, and I'm juiced as well, so it's going to be fun.
I know you've enjoyed your time with Billy Gonzalez. How great would it be for you guys to get him a win as the interim head coach?
Oh, yeah, man, it's going to be great, just to get a win, and go out there and just lay it all on the line. That's all we got to do. Go out there, have fun, and compete and execute. Yeah.
I appreciate our visits every week. Yes, wish you the best today. Go Gators.
Yes, sir. Go Gators. Appreciate you.
Kevin, back to you.
My husband, Steve, was diagnosed with prostate cancer. They only gave him months to live. That was years ago. Now, he's out there, under the tree. Nature photography is his thing. And apparently, so is catching poison ivy.
Oof, so itchy. UF Health. Human progress has no finish line.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of the Florida Gators, helping the world keep promises.
The home of the orange and blue. This is the Gators Sports Network from Learfield.
Barbasol Shave in the morning lifts your confidence. That rich, creamy lather will catapult you to greatness. Nothing can stop you today. Well, except that traffic jam. Barbasol. It's a can of can-do.
If you can plan barbecues and weddings, you can plan to protect yourself from a natural disaster. Sign up for local alerts, prepare an emergency kit, and make a family communications plan. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
When you're on the move and looking for nonstop college sports action, get the Varsity Network app and take the game with you everywhere. Stream live play-by-play from schools across the country right from your phone, free. Catch hundreds of weekly podcasts, including shows from your favorite teams, all in one place. From football Saturdays to midweek hoops, it's your all-access pass to the college sports world. Whether it's game day or just your daily drive, the Varsity Network app has you covered. Download now and listen live for free on the Varsity Network app.
It's time for our exclusive pregame conversation with interim head coach Billy Gonzalez, presented by UF Health. At UF Health, we believe human progress has no finish line. Visit humanprogress.ufhealth.org to learn more. Here's the voice of the Gators, Sean Kelly.
Welcome back inside the swamp, where we get ready for the season finale, and time to visit with interim head coach Billy Gonzalez here on Senior Day and the finale at home too. Coach, there's a lot of emotions here involved for the Gators. Arch rivals in town, obviously wanted to get that home win to finish for the seniors, and of course so much else that goes into the end of a season. Coach, how do you balance the emotion of a game like this and yet be able to play with emotion without it getting in the way?
Sure. Obviously, what you just said is 100% correct. It means a ton. We got our senior day out here. We want these guys to be able to walk off this field with a victory today and play hard. And obviously, we always tell the players, make sure you play with emotion. Don't be emotional during the game in the process. We want to make sure, again, longevity of a game, make sure you're locked in and focused throughout that duration.
Coach, how was the practice week for you guys?
It was good. obviously we had a lot of guys out there that were banged up a little bit, but it gave opportunities for other guys to get out there and get some reps. So we'll figure it out. We'll come out here today and kind of see where we're at when we go pregame to see what guys are going to be able to finish the season for us.
Coach, as far as availability goes, where are your question marks? Who are some of those guys that might have to step up?
Yeah, we're thin in the back end on defense right now. We've got some injuries, obviously. Cormani was down. We're going to see where D's at on the perimeter, and if not, you're going to have you'll have Ben Hanks and you'll have Flowers out there. And we've got some depth issues at the safety position as well. But the guys that are ready to rock and roll and ready to play for us will play their hearts out, and we'll be fine.
Jaden Ball could have a big day, Coach, not only in producing what he does toward a win, but just that 1,000-yard mark, the fact that he's led all the SEC running backs in receptions. Just a moment of reflection on what he's done this year and what hopefully he can do for you today.
Well, again, we've talked about this throughout the duration of the season. He's a special football player in a bunch of different ways. One, he's a great young man, but two, he's got great hands coming out of the backfield, which, again, allows him to be on the football field and stay on the football field because he's an asset coming out and in the receiving game. But it is something that matters to me as a receiver coach, as a position coach, as an interim head coach. I'm going to do our darndest. We want to win the game, but it means a lot if he can get that 1,000-yard mark to me. And I think when someone's that close and has done so much, we're going to be pushing and pulling for him.
Coach, before we get to Florida State, I do want to ask you on a personal level, in this role as interim head coach, what have you found most enjoyable that maybe you didn't even know could be something to be enjoyed in your career?
I think just spending time around the players, getting a chance to, you get so caught up within your position, a group as a position coach. But this has been an awesome experience to get the opportunity to be around, 100-plus football players, special teams, defensive guys, offensive guys, the bigs, the smalls, and continue the process of just growing and maturation process with those guys. So obviously the friendships within the staff is second to none, but being able to help develop these young men, I think that's probably the most special piece.
All right, Billy, now we got to get you a win. How do we do it here against those guys from out west?
Yeah, we got to stop the run first and foremost on defensive side of the ball. We got to be able to wrap up. We got to grab cloth. We got to make the tackles, and then again on offensive side for us, we got to lean on some big plays. We got to be able to run the ball. Again, like I said, I think Bob needs to touch the ball multiple times early. Continue the screen game, get some of the skilled guys the ball on quick, easy passes for DJ, and then again be able to make some big plays downfield.
My pleasure as always to visit with you. Thank you. Good luck. Go Gators.
You're the best. I appreciate you a ton. Go Gators.
That's Billy Gonzalez. Kickoff is coming your way here at the edge of the field. We send it back to our studios, and we'll have the finale against the Seminoles after this on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Keep your facility spotless and your team shining with Janny King Commercial Cleaning Services. From Ben Hill Griffin Stadium to your local business, trust the name that delivers results. Janny King has the experience and equipment to get the job done right. For professional commercial cleaning, visit Janny King at JannyKing.com. That's JANIKING.com. And go Gators!
They say good things come to those who wait. But with delivery or curbside pickup from Publix, powered by Instacart, now they come without the wait. In as little as an hour, you could have the good stuff like key lime pie and chocolate chip cookies come right to your door. Get started at Publix.com/shop because you can never have too much of a good thing. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Item prices vary from item prices in physical store locations. Fees, tips, and taxes may apply, subject to terms and availability.
This is Gators football from Learfield.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus the front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
Kevin Winter back with you inside the Janet King broadcast booth. Senior Day here inside Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Seniors being introduced on the field. We're counting it down to kickoff for the Gators and the Seminoles here across the Gator Sports Network from Learfield. Let's take a trip around college football. Told you the big story earlier this afternoon. Michigan falls to Ohio State. The Buckeyes snap the 4-game losing streak. Ohio State this afternoon with a 27-9 victory. 3 touchdown passes for Julian Sayin. So next Saturday night, 1 week from tonight in Indianapolis, it'll be numbers 1 versus number 2, most likely to stay that way. It'll be the Buckeyes and the Indiana Hoosiers, each undefeated, playing in the Big Ten championship game. Given the results that happened last night with Arizona State losing, the Big 12 title game was set. BYU and Texas Tech knew they'd be facing off. BYU had a 41-21 victory today over UCF. As for the Red Raiders, my goodness, what a performance.
Williams in the backfield. Douglas in motion. High snap. Morton pulls it down, throws towards the end zone. Caught. Douglas. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Oh, Baron Morton put it right on a line into the hands of Douglas.
The call on the Red Raiders Sports Radio Network from Learfield, 49-0. Texas Tech blast West Virginia in Morgantown. Baron and Morton, 25-32, 310 yards passing, 3 touchdown passes. So next Saturday afternoon in Arlington, it will be Texas Tech and BYU. Winner gets the automatic spot in the college football playoff. We know coming up tonight, Alabama and Auburn. Alabama wins, they go to the SEC championship game. If Alabama loses, Ole Miss will go to the SEC championship game to face Georgia. Georgia is in, given what happened in Austin yesterday with Texas beating Texas A&M. Games in progress. Diego Pavia and Vanderbilt in a ranked-unranked matchup for Vanderbilt and Tennessee. They're tied at 7. Not anymore. Touchdown to Vanderbilt. 13-7. They get a rushing touchdown. Extra point is pending. Oklahoma leads LSU 3-0. They're at the end of the first quarter in Norman. Oregon with a 3-0 lead over Washington. And still to come later on today, Virginia, Virginia Tech, UCLA, and USC, Charlotte, and Tulane. The reason you bring up Tulane, the Tulane Green Wave, they are the highest-ranked team this week in the college football playoffs in the Group of 5, trying to punch a ticket to the college football playoff. That'll do it for us. A countdown to kickoff. Up next, Sean, Shane, and Tate have the call for the Gators and the Seminoles in the season finale. Next on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Gator Nation, this is Vicki Brown-Worski, Director of Gators and Powell Hurd. As the Bank of Doing and official sponsor of Florida Athletics, Wells Fargo is supporting our student athletes on and off the field with interactive financial health curriculum and empowerment resources. Wells Fargo has a game plan for the full student athlete experience from their first semester on campus through graduation. Learn more about what Wells Fargo is doing to put people and communities first by visiting wellsfargo.com/impact.
To aim higher, run faster is what elite athletes do. Always strive for better. At UF Health, we have that same DNA to not just treat a stroke, but to create a fleet of mobile stroke treatment units, to not just do research, but to use AI to save lives with one of the most powerful supercomputers in academia. We believe, like athletes, that human progress has no finish line. UF Health, National Medical Center for Team USA.
If an insurance company is there to sell you insurance, shouldn't it also be there to service it with real people? At Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help. We're focused on your specific needs. That's why we have local agents working for you in every county across the state, offering competitive rates and fast, friendly service. It's more than insurance. It's the kind of treatment you deserve. Find a local agent at ffbic.com to set up your free, no-obligation insurance review. Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best. Proud to support Gators Athletics.
Dad,
light's green.
Oh, right.
Oh, what fun it is to save on the entire Toyota lineup at Toyotathon. Get 1,000 holiday bonus cash on certain new Toyota vehicles. Offer valid through December 1st, 2025. Offer entitles 1,000 holiday bonus cash on the retail purchase or lease of certain new and untitled 2025 and 2026 Toyota vehicles. This offer is valid when combined with special APR and special lease programs or with standard retailer lease rate programs. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
The following is a Learfield presentation of the Gators Sports Network. We'd like to thank these major partners for making it possible to bring you this radio broadcast of Gator football. UF Health and Wells Fargo. Here's the voice of the Gators, Sean Kelly.
Okay, let's do this. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Florida Gators football. And greetings from Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, Steve Spurrier, Florida Field, and the Swamp one more time this season as the Gators welcome in arch rival Florida State. Hi again, everybody. Take Casey in a moment. I'm Sean Kelly, and alongside, of course, the Gators Hall of Famer, Shane Matthews. It's Florida State, Shane. Not much else has to be said prior to the kickoff between these two quote-unquote old friends.
Yeah, nobody likes one another in this in this building right now, especially on each sideline. The seasons have not gone very well for either one of us. Hopefully the team in orange and blue finds a way to win tonight.
Florida State 5-6, 2-6 in the ACC. The Gators 3-8, 2-6 in the SEC. Florida State with a win would be bowl eligible. The Gators would like to wreck that, Shane. That'd be a nice way to send them back west.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, like I said, we don't like them, and the season's been not a great season for us. But it's been senior day. Last time, a lot of these guys on this roster will run out of that tunnel.
And what's that like?
It's hard to explain, man. I tell you, it's a crazy feeling that you get. You don't think about it as a young man until you actually get your name called and you have to run out and greet your parents.
No doubt.
It's a special moment.
And we're talking about seniors like Taylor Spirito, Jake Slaughter, Austin Barber, Damian George. I can go on and on. Tyreek Sapp. We'll mention them as we go along today. Jaden Ball could be the first Gators rusher to go for 1,000 yards in 10 years. That today could happen if he gets 96 or more yards.
Well, let's hope he has a big game. I think for the Gators to win tonight, Jaden Ball has to have a huge game, whether it's receiving the football or definitely running it. We need to feed him the rock.
Gators have lost 4 straight. They're trying to win on a high note here, send the seniors out, and, of course, get a win for interim head coach Billy Gonzalez. Let's welcome in the third member of our team. That's Tate Casey down on the Gators sidelines. Feels like football. Tate, how's it feel on the field?
Well, boys, getting low 70s, going to dip into the 60s, and eventually the high 50s a little bit later tonight. Right now, I'd say probably partly sunny because it's more sunny than cloudy, but all in all, great vibes down here, great weather. It's a good day for Saturday football.
Give me the thing that's on your mind the most here this afternoon.
Well, I think that it's the flip of what Shane just said. You've got to feed Jaden Ball, but in my opinion, your defense has to come out, like Billy Gonzalez said. You've got to stop the run, get the defense off the field. The only way you can feed Jaden Ball is find ways to get the offense on the field and sustain drives. So I'm looking at it the same way he is, but from a little bit different perspective.
All right, Tate, thank you. The 69th renewal, the 37th time in Gainesville, Florida. It's Florida State. The Gators lead the all-time series, 38 wins to 28 losses. There have been 2 ties in this series. The semis won the toss. They will receive the opening kickoff and defend the end zone at our left, the north. And Trey Smack, a senior on the approach, and the opening kickoff will be a touchback here, and will bring out the Florida State offense for the first time here this afternoon with Tommy Castellanos at quarterback.
Yeah, he leads their team in passing, obviously, but also in rushing. He's a dynamic runner, Sean. He struggles throwing the football, but he makes plays down the field in those explosive type passes.
4.1 yards per carry, 15.46 yards per completion. He's one of 4 Power Conference players to lead his team in passing and rushing yards this season. 1st and 10 Seminoles at their own 25. They'll move left to right. The Gators in the big game blues today. Blue jersey, blue pants, white letters and numbers trimmed in orange with the orange helmet. 18th straight sellout, and they're already roaring. Offset pistol on 1st down and a handoff. Hit in the backfield, and down goes Lucas. Into the backfield was Jaden Woods. The true freshman gets the start today. And a tackle for a loss to begin the afternoon.
Yeah, Jaden Woods was just a stand-up defensive end. Nobody touched him. Good job bringing down the Seminole in the backfield.
Chroma's the running back. Well, send a man in motion left to right. 2nd down and 12. Throw left side. That's caught by Robinson. Good for a gain of 4 to the left sideline. And wrestled out of bounds by Alfonso Allen Jr., a senior out of Miami.
Yeah, good job by the Gators there. We brought a corner blitz. Did a good job, Florida State picking it up, but the big thing is the Gators made the tackle for only a short gain.
3rd and 8 at the Seminole 27. It's a 2-by-3 set, 3 to the field side. Off the left hash, Castellanos all alone here trying to bark for a snap. Back to Castellanos. Gators bring 5. Miles Graham sacks him back near the 15-yard line. What a start for the Gators defense.
Yeah, great job by Miles Graham. He's probably been our most consistent defensive player all year long. He came off the edge, the right side of the Florida State offensive line. Never saw him coming. He had a free run at the quarterback.
2nd sack for Graham. Vernell Brown III back in his role as a punt return man at his own 41. Max Cimento to punt on 4th down and 18 from the Seminole 17-yard line. He's averaging about 44.5 yards per punt. Right-footed kicker. And he'll send a low, short punt. Line drive caught the 45. Vernell Brown Jr. got hit as he made the catch. He spun down at the 45-yard line after just a 38-yard punt. And how that wasn't kick-catch interference, I have no idea.
It was
and how he held on to it is even more of a mystery.
Yeah, it was a line drive punt, and Vernell did a good job coming up to get it, but the gunner for Florida State hit him right as he received it. But a great start by the Gator defense.
Now DJ Lagway making his 19th career start, Shane, with a record of 9-9.
Yeah, DJ had a phenomenal game against his crew last year. Let's see what 2 can do tonight.
Good start here for the Gators. No score, opening minutes. 13:03 to go in the first. It's 1st and 10 at the 45 of Florida. Spotted in between the hashes. Both tight ends out there to start, Livingston and Hansen, one to each side. Singles to each side, a turn and a handoff to Ball. Running left side, big hole. Midfield, near side, outside the numbers, inside the 40, and bumped out of bounds at the Seminole 34-yard line. Edwin Joseph on the tackle.
Outside zone play to the left. Austin Barber did a tremendous job sealing the edge to allow Ball. Boy, that was blocked extremely well. Great run by Jaden Ball.
Gain of 21 yards. He needs 96 going into the day for 1,000 yards. Ball would be the first since Kelvin Taylor in 2015 to go for 1,000 yards in the season. 1st and 10, Florida at the Florida State 34. On the left hash, Slaughter, the All-American senior, over the ball. Lagway in the shotgun, motions Livingston left to right. Handed off to Ball, bouncing outside to the right. Shed a tackler. And then at the numbers, brought down near the 31 toward the Florida State Seminoles sideline opposite us.
Yeah, really slow developing power play. We pulled our left guard, Harris. Jaden did a good job being very patient and bouncing that power play to the outside.
Gain of 3 to make it 2nd and 7. Seminoles in a white jersey, gold pants, the gold helmet with the spear on each side. Lagway in the pistol now with Ball on the right hash. 2nd and 7. Motion Livingston right to left. Busted play in the backfield. Lagway scrambling, throws the ball away into the bench. He got turned around, it looked like, with Ball behind him, and there was a lot of cross traffic and some pressure coming from the weak side.
Yeah, I think DJ felt the pressure, kind of aborted the fake or whatever was supposed to happen in the backfield, kind of drifted to his right just to get that ball thrown away to avoid the sack.
And now the Gators, who are not good on 3rd down. 33.1% face 3rd and 7 at the 31 of the Seminoles. Lagway, screen pass right side, caught. Sturdivant got a blocker up front, first down, 20-15. And along the right side, finally brought down at the 12. And the Gators move the chains, brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Yeah, that was a good-looking ball play. We faked the power to Jaden Ball to the left, threw the wide receiver screen to the right. It was blocked extremely well. We got our right tackle, right guard out on the Seminole defenders. Positive play for Jay Michael.
1st and 10, Florida at the Seminole 12. On the right hash, 3 to the left to Lagway. Out of the pistol, turns, hands it off to Ball. Straight up between the tackles and inside the 10 Brought down at the 8. Gain of 4 on the carry for Jaden Ball.
Heavy dose of 12 personnel in this first series. I think every play's been out of 12 personnel. That was just a split zone. Blocked really well, 4-yard gain.
This will be the 7th play of the drive upcoming. 2nd and 6. Now at the Seminole 8-yard line. The line to gain is the 2. Gators moving right to left. Jaden Ball lined up for a direct snap. Lagway split wide left. Snap back to Ball. Runs straight ahead and pushes his way to the 5. Not a great spot. Should have been probably the 4, down at the 5 here to bring up 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, you got to think right here no matter what. I think no field goal attempts on this opening drive. You got the momentum going. Defense had a great stop. You got to punch this in.
Darrell Jackson Jr. out of Havana, Florida on the tackle. This is his 4th school. Late sub by the Seminole defense. Ball now is a wide receiver out right now. Motions back to the hip of Lagway. Trips to the left in a triangle. Lagway ready for a shotgun snap. Takes it, looks left the whole time. Throws left side. Leaping catch for Vernell Brown III. Touchdown, Gators.
Yeah, that was, we went to a bunch formation. They played man coverage. I'm not sure what the route was supposed to be, but let me tell you something. Vernell Brown III just made an incredible catch on a ball that was thrown kind of high and behind him.
It's his first career touchdown, and it comes in the final game of his freshman year. The play is under review. Vernell Brown III is on pace to become the first true freshman in UF history to lead the Gators in both receptions and receiving yards in the same season. They're reviewing to make sure he had full control of the ball when it came down out of the sky, and this may be overturned.
Yeah. So looking at the replay, Sean, as I said, we lined up in a tight bunch, that triangle that you talk about, and it was man coverage, so it was kind of a pick play. Vernell was going to the flat. DJ didn't really throw the flat. He kind of made him go up the field and had to throw it over the defender. And I think this ball hit the ground.
Yeah, I do too, unfortunately.
So that's going to bring up 4th down, correct?
It would bring up 3rd.
3rd down, okay.
Yep. Actually, it might be 4th. I got to go back and look here. All official reviews this afternoon. Brought to you by the longest running sponsor of the Gators, your Florida dairy farmers. It takes hard work for Florida's dairy farmers to produce more than 300 million gallons of milk each year. Adam Savoie is the referee today, and he is just now taking off the headset. And our first words from him.
After further review, the pass is incomplete. It's 4th down.
It is 4th down. Wow, and Trey Smack will come on to kick a field goal. If Smack connects here, it'll be his 52nd career field goal, which will have him then 3rd most all-time in Gators history. He'll pass Evan McPherson, with whom he's tied with now. And this will be a 23-yard chip shot for Trey Smack. Tommy Doman on the hold, and senior Rocco Underwood will snap it. All 3 are seniors. Low snap, holds down, the kick's away, and it's good. So no touchdown for Vernell Brown III, but the Gators get points on the opening drive. 3. 9:25 to go in the first. It's Florida 3, Seminoles nothing on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Florida football from Learfield.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and in the swamp, it gets loud, it gets crazy, it gets epic. That's why you always have to bring your A game, just like the Florida Gators. At Good Greek, we're no different. Our team trains at our Superhero Movers Academy to ensure a stress-free move on time and on budget. And as the official mover of the Florida Gators, they know Good Greek will never drop the ball. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of your Florida Gators.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
International Diamond Center is proud to be the first and only official jeweler of the Florida Gators. This is Florida's premier jeweler. IDC's selection is second to none with direct importer prices on exquisite diamonds, world-renowned designer engagement rings, one-of-a-kind fashion jewelry, and elegant Swiss timepieces. Gators fans deserve the best, and IDC delivers with world-class service and the strongest warranties in the industry. International Diamond Center, where Gator Nation shops for jewelry. Smack's 23-yard field goal is brought to you by Allstate. The good hands at Allstate will contribute to the Gators Athletic Scholarship Fund for student athletes across all sports. Thank you, Allstate. The scoring drive brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. It went 8 plays, 50 yards, took 3:38 off the clock. The drive started at the Florida 45-yard line. The Gators got well into the one-blood Big Red Bus red zone, but had a touchdown catch by Brown overturned as it was ruled incomplete after review. So with 9:25 to go in the first, Florida leads it 3-0. Shane, what have you noticed here as each team's had at least one offensive touch?
Well, I loved our defensive stop here in the first drive. Offensively, I thought it was a really good drive. We got Jaden Ball 4 touches. He ran the ball well. Then the big pass play on the wide receiver screen to J. Michael Sturdivant got us down inside the 10-yard line, just couldn't punch it in.
Trey Smack's kickoff. He's through the back of the end zone for the second time. Anything else?
No, we need to stop him again right here.
Good job. Down to Tate Casey. Let's get our first ViStar Credit Union sideline report. ViStar Credit Union, do good, bank better. Tate?
Hey, guys, I'll echo Shane right there. You've got to love the way this game opened up, but you've got to find ways to close and execute right there on that offensive possession. That's an easy throw catch. Put it on his outside shoulder. You score points. No need to make it harder than it is, but defense got to show up again right here.
Minus 8 yards so far offensively for Florida State. Tommy Castellanos and the Seminoles once again to their own 25-yard line. Offset pistol. Fake a handoff. Denson blitzing. Good time to throw. Castellanos down the left side. Push off. Catch by Deuce Robinson deep downfield at the Gator 31-yard line. Javari Flowers defending. And a chunk play for Castellanos, who averages nearly 16 yards per pass completion.
Yeah, just straight go route. You know, Deuce Robinson, their leading receiver, he's a huge, big receiver, big mismatch.
Toss sweep left side. Sawchuk for his first touch. He runs out of room, running to the left, escorted out by Miles Graham.
Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning of the game. You know, Castellanos, he's a big play guy, right? He's not going to dink and dunk. It's shots down the field.
Transfer from Boston College, started at Central Florida. 2nd down and 7 at the Florida 28. Jet sweep to the right side. And a gang tackle by the Gators at the 24-yard line. Sawchuk was trying to block out on the edge here, but could not get Danzy loose on the jet sweep. Graham and Sapp leading the way. It's 3rd and 3.
Yeah, great job stringing out that jet sweep. Big 3rd down here again. Deuce Robinson, 6'6", Sean. You love big, rangy type receivers in the red zone here.
He is split wide left. Single is Danzy to the right. Fake the jet. Castellanos runs to the left, avoided a tackler in Allen, and finally brought down by Denson. This is going to be short of the line to gain, it appears. It'll be 4th and about a yard here for Florida State on the Gators 22.
Boy, Alfonso Allen did a tremendous job reading that from his safety position. Came down, had a chance for no gain on that, but missed the tackle.
Graham, who missed the last play because his helmet came off, is back on the field. The Gators are having trouble getting lined up. Both corners left. Power backfield. They'll hand it off and hit the backfield, and they stopped him on 4th down. Sawchuk got hit in the backfield by Aaron Childs. The teammates call him alien, and he gets a big stick here in the backfield. It's a loss and a turnover on downs.
Yeah, Childs, as you mentioned, he just split right, busted through the B gap. Tackle for a loss, and boy, what a big stand by the Gator defense.
Boy, that takes away that chunk play, and the Gators get it back with a lead. We take a timeout here inside Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. 7:24 to go in the first. Florida 3, Seminoles nothing on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
If an insurance company is there to sell you insurance, shouldn't it also be there to service it with real people? At Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help. We're focused on your specific needs. That's why we have local agents working for you in every county across the state, offering competitive rates and fast, friendly service. It's more than insurance. It's the kind of treatment you deserve. Find a local agent at ffbic.com to set up your free, no-obligation insurance review. Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best. Proud to support Gators Athletics.
There's team pride, and then there's extra Gator pride. When I'm carrying the Gators Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card, that's exactly what I get. Whether I'm grabbing some extra orange and blue gear or picking up an extra dozen wings for the game, this card always brings it. Sometimes I get an extra Go Gators from the cashier too. Visit Regions.com/Go Gators to get yours.
Extra changes everything. And at Regions, Extra is our ordinary. Official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
My best friend Riley loved going to the beach. She was a great swimmer. Then one day, during a swim meet, she collapsed. She had cancer, Hodgkin lymphoma. She spent months getting care at UF Health. The doctors did so much, even put her in a clinical trial. I wish we could go to the beach right now, but she's working.
Out of the water.
She's on lifeguard duty. Maybe we'll head out when her shift is done.
UF Health. Human progress has no finish line.
To all of our Gator fans listening in, stay in the game and play by the rules. Texting and driving is against the law. One text takes your eyes off the road for about 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving around the length of a football field with your eyes closed. To win while driving, you must focus. Put it down and focus on driving to arrive alive. Brought to you by the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles.
So far, 2 stops for the Gators defense, who started, Shane, 2 freshman cornerbacks today for the first time since 2017. Ben Hanks and Javari Flowers both starting at corner, so a freshman on each side. And it's ironic that the last time that happened was against Florida State. Marco Wilson and C.J. Henderson. 3-0 Florida, and Gators offense back on the field after a turnover on downs. With 7:24 to go in the first quarter, Lagway and the Gators will begin this drive on their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, it's been interesting. We've run majority of our plays today out of 12 personnel. Maybe this coaching staff saw what they liked on tape with teams playing 12 personnel against their defense.
Lagway with ball to his right in the shotgun. Tight end to each side. No block, and Ball will take a handoff here between the tackles. He tried to kind of go straight ahead, scooted to his right a little bit, gets about 2.5 yards. Darrell Jackson Jr. and Edwin Joseph on the tackle for the semis. Florida State has had some near misses this year. A lot of one-score losses on their card. They've than self-inflicted wounds a lot of times. Another handoff for Ball as he barrels straight ahead. Extra effort to make it 3rd and 1 upcoming. Wow, that's a gain of 7 there on the run by Jaden Ball. Darrell Jackson again gets another tackle.
Yeah, good push. The Gators line up in 3-by-1 motion. Hayden Hansen from left to right and snapped it while he was on the run and ran that split zone, but good push by the O-line up front.
Ball accounts for 66 of the Gators' rushing yards this season, the highest percentage of the team's rushing yards this season since Faison in 04, when he ran for 68% of Florida's rushing yards. 3rd and 1. Direct snap to Ball. Slipped, kept his feet, drives to his right, and moves the chains to the 35-yard line. Got 1 yard past the line to gain, and that's just enough.
Yeah, just ran out of the Wildcat. Direct snap to Jaden Ball. We pulled our left guard, Najee Harris. He just followed big 77 right in the hole. First down, Gators.
Lagway in the shotgun with a single to each side. 2 to the right now with the tight end. Pass right side toward Mizell. Caught just in front of the Seminoles bench. It's good for a gain of 10 yards to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, good accurate throw by DJ out of the shotgun. Mizell was the outside receiver to his right, just ran a square out. DJ put it right on him.
Ball out 42 yards rushing. He needed 96 going into today to get to 1,000. He's the deep setback in the pistol here. 1st and 10, Florida at the 45-yard line of the Gators. Line up 3 tight to the right, including 2 tight ends. Hand off to Ball. Running behind that big grouping. Probing. Moves toward the outside numbers and gets a gain of 4 yards to the Florida 49-yard line. James Williams on the stop.
Heavy dose of Jaden Ball here early in the first quarter. We get that look again, Sean. You got one-on-one to the wide field. Aiden Mizell with his speed. There's a lot of green grass out here. Hopefully the Gators come back to that formation.
Tony White's the defensive coordinator for the Seminoles. 2nd and 6 from the Florida 49. Off the right hash. Trips left. Tight end right. Turn. Hand off the ball out of the pistol. This one's going to be a little more tough. He did get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe got a half a yard. He's going to bring up 3rd and a long 5, close to 6 here for the Gators. Andrell Desir, a freshman out of Miami, made the tackle. He wedged himself into the gap.
Wow.
Bring Ball out.
Look at this. We got 2 freshman running backs. You got Duke Clark, I think.
Yep, and Katie Daniels.
And Katie Daniels in the backfield.
1 on each hip of Lagway. 3rd, and I said a long 5 here. The line to gain is the Seminole 45. Lagway trying to get the 2 freshmen right. They flip. Daniels right, Clark left. Lagway to throw. Good pocket. Throws underneath. Oh, somehow caught by Clark at the 45. Shuffles left, breaks the tackle. First down, Gators. Down at the Seminole 39. That was nearly picked off by Earl Little.
They ran a little option route with Duke Clark out of the backfield. Tremendous throw and catch, and really good coverage by the Seminoles, Sean. That was a pick 6 waiting to happen.
I think Little's hurt on the play. So both teams will gather up in front of their own benches. They're going to take a break for the injured player. The player, I think, is Jerry Wilson. Transfer from Houston. Full timeout. Gators driving. New set of downs as well. 1st and 10 now at the Florida State 39. Florida leads Florida State 3-0 with 3:46 to go in the first. This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Calling all Gators, students, alum, and diehards who bleed orange and blue. VyStar Credit Union and UF Athletics are teaming up to earn you more green. Sign up for the VyStar UF Gators credit card and get up to 20% off select Gators home game tickets. Plus, you can get a $150 bonus and up to 3% cash back on purchases when you use your new card. Whether you swipe at the swamp or tap around town, earn more. Visit VyStarCU.org to learn more. VyStar Credit Union. Go Gators. Get cash back. Federally insured by NCAA. Bonus offer subject to eligibility. Terms and conditions apply. Visit VyStarCU.org for full details.
Are you ready, Gator Nation? It's game day, and there's only one way to cheer on the Florida Gators. With an ice-cold Shock Top Belgian White. Whether you're chomping at the swamp, grilling at the tailgate, or rallying your crew, Shock Top's easy drinking citrusy flavor brings the party to every play. Now available in exclusive Florida Gator cans. And bring the tailgate home with the Tailgater Variety 12-pack. Available at your favorite local store. Shock Jump. Shock your world. Please enjoy responsibly. Must be 21 plus. Shock Top Brewing Company. Learn more at shocktop.com.
This is Gators football from Learfield.
When the unexpected happens, you need a legal team that's ready to fight for you, just like the Florida Gators. At Meldon Law, we're proud to partner with the Florida Gators to deliver winning results for those who have been injured at no fault of their own. With a strong record of success and a team that won't back down, Meldon Law is your trusted partner in tough times. Call Meldon Law at 352-373-8000 or visit us at meldonlaw.com.
He's got room. He's going to score.
No one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM College Sports Radio.
For the win. Got it. Let's go.
Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through regular season and into the postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go.
Deep to center field. Oh, it's gone.
Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
Management scoreboard. Tennessee's got a 21-14 home lead over Vanderbilt. Joey Aguilar with a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, Diego Pavi has been picked off twice. LSU, Oklahoma tied at 3. Oregon leading into Washington and Seattle 13-0 earlier today. Ohio State finally snapped the losing streak. The Michigan Buckeyes win 27-9. Texas Tech poised for West Virginia 49-0. BYU and Miami both winners as well. Talon Wealth Management, the official wealth management team of the Florida Gators. Compensation paid to Learfield for partnership with the Gators. Sean Kelly, they say football is a game of inches. Gators just learned that one.
Indeed. Like inches away from being something very bad. Instead, 1st and 10 Florida at the Seminole 39-yard line. Shane, I'd like to salute our affiliate Key West today. WAVKFM 92.7 FM. Key West sounds pretty good right now on a holiday weekend. Stations will get you an ID after this next play. Lagway at the controls. Spotted on the left hash. 3-0 Florida. We're in the first. Snap back to Lagway. Little head and shoulder fake. Pumps, fires down the right side. Got a man. Sturdivant. Got it. Over the shoulder catch. Going out of bounds. Down at the Seminole 5-yard line. Beat Lester on the play. Lagway threw a bomb.
Yeah, Seminoles played one high press coverage. Sturdivant ran a double move. Had about 4 or 5 yards on the defender. Really good throw by DJ right there.
The senior just got his 10th explosive reception of the season. 1st and goal Gators here in the Big Red Bus blood zone. Lagway, pump fake, rolls right, looking back of the end zone. He'll throw it away. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification, 10 seconds for ID on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield. Gators scored in the One Blood Big Red Bus red zone earlier in the quarter. Put 3 on the board on a 23-yard field goal from Trey Smack. Lead it 3-0. 2:56 to go in the first. 2nd and goal now from the 5 off the right hash. 2-by-2 set. Lagway fakes the handoff, throws fade pattern back. Right corner for Mizell. Contact incomplete. No flag. Shamar Arno was on the catch, or the defense for Florida State.
Yeah, that was an RPO. He probably should have handed that ball off to Jaden Ball. We're also lucky we didn't get men downfield. But it should have been pass interference as well.
I mean, it wasn't hard contact, but. So here's 3rd and goal now for the Gators. Mizell and Sturdivant to the left. Hansen steps up on the line, left side of the formation. Jackson tight end right. Hand it off to Ball. No, pull it out. Darts one in the end zone. Lagway strikes it to Sturdivant. Touchdown, Gators. Oh, that was a rocket thrown by Lagway into the chest of Sturdivant. 9-0 Florida.
Yeah, J. Michael Sturdivant lined up in the slot to the left.
76 is now in.
And it was probably an RPO or just a good token fake in the backfield. That Will linebacker went for it, and DJ just threw it right behind his ear on the slant route.
26th career touchdown pass for DJ Lagway. And Sturdivant with a touchdown here in his 43rd career start. Trey Smack's extra point is good. And it's brought to you by Allstate. It will contribute to the Gators Athletic Scholarship Funds for student athletes across all sports. Thank you, Allstate. Trey Smack now, for his career, 98 for 98 on PATs. Third most consecutive at UF. So the Gators scoring drive, brought to you by your local Toyota dealers, Toyota Let's Go places, goes 11 plays, 76 yards, 4 minutes and 35 seconds. And at 2:49 to left in the first, it's 10-0 Florida.
Yeah, Florida State's got problems defensively against our offense right now, Sean. They've played a lot of man coverage because we're handing the ball to Jaden Ball, and we've had success running it. They can't play zone, and now they're just playing this one high press coverage. Their DBs cannot handle our wideouts.
Take Casey, it's all yours.
Well, I was listening to Shane talk about 12 personnel earlier. When you look at last week, Florida rushed 10 times out of 12 personnel for 100 yards. Right now, doing a good job running the ball, but it's also opening up other opportunities in the pass game when you can block.
Trey Smack's kickoff, his third of the quarter, is another touchback. Yeah, guys, right now, Florida's 79 yards passing, 47 yards rushing for 126. Florida State, 43 yards total offense.
Yeah, most of that came on the deep ball to their tall receiver, Deuce Robinson.
That drive eventually stopped. Turnover on downs. Gus Malzahn, the OC at Florida State, has a play into Castellanos. 1st and 10, semis at the 25. 2-by-2 set. Castellanos to throw. No, quarterback draws. Runs straight ahead and got a first down. That's a big gain of 12 yards. Dragged down by Jaden Robinson with 9 tackles last week.
Yeah, that's a good job by Jaden Robinson. He shed the blocker, even though it was a big run. If he doesn't make that tackle, I'm not sure if he doesn't take it to the house.
It's a second first down for Florida State. And you're right, Shane. Castellanos fakes the handoff, throws right side. Catch made by McCoy to the right side numbers. So a completion and then wrestled out of bounds and deep into the Gators bench near midfield. We'll see where they spot this. I think they're going to put it down on the 50. First down, Seminoles, 2 plays, 2 new sets of downs.
Malzahn's offense operates the best when the quarterback is running the football very well. And then you get the tempo and then the RPO game.
Castellano, offset pistol. Will fake a handoff, then a reverse. Left side, it's White coming around at the numbers. Only gets 2 yards on the play. Squirrel White, the former Volunteer from Tennessee, stopped by Cameron James.
Yeah, and you get a lot of smoke and mirrors and trick plays a lot of times with Gus. Gators played that pretty well in that reverse.
You got to stay home, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Eye discipline, because he's always got a bunch of stuff going on in the backfield. Gator defenders need to be disciplined.
2 fresh tackles in, including senior Caleb Banks for the Gators. Left hash, second down at 8 at the Florida 48. Castellanos takes the snap. Double reverse and a pass. White thought about throwing it. Now runs to the right sideline and pushed out. It'll be very close to the line to gain at the Florida 40-yard line. I think he's got it. Childs got him out of bounds. But more Razamataz here for the Seminoles.
Yeah, they ran the reverse from left to right this time, and we're going to try to throw the football. But good job by Ben Hanks and Bryce Thornton staying and plastering their guy.
Jaden Woods checks back in for Laganza Hayward. It is short of the line to gain, so third and less than a yard, just inside the Florida 41. They'll tighten the splits up front. Motion left to right. Castellanos dropped the snap, picks it up. He runs and gets the first down in traffic. Gain of a yard, maybe two. Kofi Asar finally brought down Castellanos on a broken play.
He just dropped the snap. He was going to hand it to the tailback, but did a good job picking it up and making some yards, pick up the first down, Seminoles.
And may try and snap it. 7 seconds and counting left at the end of the first. First and 10 at the 39 for Florida State. 2-1, and will not get the snap away. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Seminoles have the football on the plus side of the field, but it's the Gators who win the first quarter here in the 69th meeting all time. Florida 10, Florida State nothing. End of one in Gainesville on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, fellow Floridians.
We're the Wombles. We're retirees with 5 grandkids.
And huge fans of natural gas. When the kiddos visit from Ohio, we go through towels like pool water. That's why we love our natural gas dryer. It dries in a jiff.
So we use less energy and save money, too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
My husband, Steve, was diagnosed with prostate cancer. They only gave him months to live. That was years ago. Now, he's out there, under the tree. Nature photography is his thing. And apparently, so is catching poison ivy.
Oof, so itchy. UF Health. Human progress has no finish line.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of the Florida Gators, helping the world keep promises.
Today's Senior Day game against Florida State is presented by Publix. This is Gators football.
On the go and want to stay connected to live college sports anywhere in the country? Download the free Varsity Network app, available on Apple and Android. With new features this season, it's easier than ever to listen live and keep up with your favorite teams. Don't miss a moment. Get the Varsity Network app now. Off to the second we go. 10-0 Florida. The most recent score, fittingly on Senior Day, a touchdown catch by J. Michael Sturdivant. Shane, it was his 150th 150 career catch and a touchdown.
That's awesome to get it on Senior Day.
Yeah, no doubt. So here are the Seminoles driving 1st and 10 at the Florida 39. But the numbers in the first quarter, Shane, Florida 126 yards total offense, Seminoles 79. A very well-played quarter on both sides for the Gators.
Yeah, there's no question. Very clean. You know, we stopped them. You know, remember, we're going to get the ball to start the second half, but we stopped them, went down, got points, but been very impressed by what I've seen so far.
Seminoles with 4 first downs, 3 on this drive. This will be the 6th play of the drive that's covered 36 yards so far. Castellanos is 3 of 3 passing for 61 yards. He is in the shotgun. Trips left, single right. And a handoff on first down and broken tackles. And a big run to the left side, finally shoved out of bounds is Samuel Singleton, who was questionable coming into today's game. His first carry is a big gain of 21 yards. Tackle made by Jaden Robinson.
Yeah, just a gap scheme. They pulled, it's a counter play. They pull the right guard and the right tackle is blocked really well. We missed a couple of tackles. Probably the best play that the Seminoles have had so far tonight.
1st and 10 in the red zone of the Gator 18. Castellanos fakes the handoff. Fires deep right side end zone. Broken up. Flowers covering, breaks up the pass intended for Deuce Robinson. Nice job by the freshman. And Robinson's got more shoulder problems again. As he got turned around, Flowers with his back to the quarterback broke it up, and Robinson went down funky on his left shoulder.
Yeah, Javari got his hand in there the last minute to knock that ball away.
2nd and 10. Robinson's over 1,000-yard receiver. Jet sweep to the right side. Trying to turn, get north and south of the numbers, but brought down on the play is Jalen Lucas, a running back by trade who was lined up in the slot. Hayward and Thornton make the tackle for the Gators, but not after a gain of 5 yards.
Yeah, you get a lot of those jet sweeps under Gus Malzahn, and then they fake the jet, and the quarterback runs the power. Big down right here for the Gator defense.
McCoy and Danzy to the left. 2 receivers to the right, including Robinson, who's back in there. Gators show blitz off the edge. Castellanos will change the play. Offset pistol. Rolling left. Throws. Caught at the 10-yard line. First down, Seminoles. Broken tackle at the 5. Extra effort to the end zone. Touchdown, Mekhi Danzy. And the Gators down injured after the play. There's extracurricular activity at the goal line.
Yeah, that was a busted coverage by the Gators. They brought pressure. All they did was roll left. The slot receiver just ran a 5-yard out route. But there was not a defender within 12 yards of him.
No. Missed tackles have been the problem the last 3 weeks. The Gators have gotten gouged on the ground as a result. There were 17 missed tackles in the first half last week against the Volunteers. I'll tell you what, Danzy just ran through the tackle of Thornton, who hurt his shoulder on the play. So it's 10-6, extra point pending. Jake Weinberg for the extra point. High snap put down, and the extra point is good. 10-7 now the score with 13:39 to go in the first half. It's a 9-play, 75-yard scoring drive for the Seminoles. Touchdown pass by Castellanos, his 14th of the year. 10-7, Gators lead the Seminoles. This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Gator Nation, this season it's time to act for the greener good. UF and GFL are making great strides to reduce our footprint, and you can help. Recyclable and compostable paper products, cups, straws, and food waste receptacles are available at the stadium. Look for the signs and put it in the right can, Greener Gator fan. Think green as you cheer on the orange and blue. Call GFL at 352-377-0800 or visit us at gflenv.com. GFL, green for life.
We've all been there. You hold onto a coupon, hoping to cash it in at the store, but then you forget about it. And suddenly you've got a mountain of useless expired coupons.
Do you think this one's still good? Free milk.
Oh, mate, that expired in 1993.
Dang it.
Fortunately, there are better ways to save money, like by switching to Geico. You could save about $900 on car insurance without ever touching a coupon.
Ooh, how about this one? Half off floppy disks.
Now, you should try a bit of spring cleaning.
It feels good to save big. It feels good to Geico.
This is Florida football from Learfield.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and in the swamp, it gets loud, it gets crazy, it gets epic. That's why you always have to bring your A-game, just like the Florida Gators. At Good Greek, we're no different. Our team trains at our Superhero Movers Academy to ensure a stress-free move on time and on budget. And as the official mover of the Florida Gators, they know Good Greek will never drop the ball. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of your Florida Gators.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
You've been putting back a few, and a few becomes a few too many. For a moment, you think of calling for a ride, but nah, you live nearby. What's the worst that could happen? You get pulled over, your insurance goes up, you lose your license, you total your car. you kill someone. The results of driving drunk are tragic. That's why law enforcement is out there looking for impaired drivers to save lives. So if you think you're okay to drive after a few drinks, think again. Drive sober or get pulled over.
Paid for by FDOT.
Nothing feels quite as good as game day. Nothing except switching to an insurance provider who has your back. It feels good to be treated like the star player. It feels good to Geico. Sean Kelly, Shane Matthews in the Geico broadcast booth. Tate Casey on the Gator sidelines. We'll check in with him in a moment. 10-7. Florida leads Florida State. It's 13:39 to go in the second quarter. The last time Florida State won a road game was here 2 years ago. The last time Florida won a true road game was there, Tallahassee, to end last season.
Interesting.
One part of the news I like, one part I don't. Jaden Baugh is deep to receive for the Gators. This is the first time the Seminoles will kick off today. They'll do so right to left. So each quarterback has a touchdown pass now in this first half. And this is not returnable. Down to Tate Casey for a ViStar Credit Union sideline report. Tate.
Well, Sean, as if the Gators weren't thin enough in the back end right now, you had Javari Flowers going off to the locker room for further evaluation for a right hand injury. He'll be there for a little bit. When he comes back out, I'll keep you posted.
Thank you, sir. Gators started 2 freshmen at the corners today. And it's going to be opportunity time for some guys that haven't played a whole lot where we're going. Luis Tunkara in for the first time at wide receiver left for the Gators. VB3 to the right. Tight end to each side. Lagway and the Gators beginning this drive at their own 25-yard line. Out of the pistol. Turn, handed off to Ball. Bounced out right. Missed tackle for the semis. Broken tackle at the 30. Gain of close to 8 for Jaden Ball. That should put him at 55 yards now on the day. Stephon Thompson on the tackle, the transfer from Nebraska.
Well, it was the inside run play, and he hit it up inside, but found nowhere to run and bounced it outside, and then, boy, lowered his shoulder, just ran over a Seminole defender for 8-yard gain.
Backups at right guard and right tackle now. Cam Waits and Bryce Lovett. Tight end to each side against the formation here for the Gators. Singles to each side. And Lagway, short drop in the pistol. Turns, hands it off the Ball. Trying to find a crease, did left side, and squirts through for a first down. It's a gain of 3 to 4 yards. KJ Kirkland out of Jacksonville on the stop for the Seminoles.
Yeah, they got good penetration, but he did squirt through a little crease to pick up the first down on that outside zone play to the left behind Austin Barber.
11 carries, 58 yards. Move the chains. Brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers. First and 10 Florida at the Gators 36. Spotted on the left hash. Kind of a wingback look to the right side of the formation. Fake to the motion. Hand it off. Ball straight ahead. Give him 5 more yards to the 41-yard line. Thompson, again, the Long Island native, on the tackle for Florida State.
Well, we talked about it at the beginning of the program, Sean. Give the ball to 13.
A lot.
And I'll be dang if they ain't doing it.
Yes, they sure are. That's 12 carries now. Ball, his career high carries is 27. That was earlier this season against Texas. A win. Second down and 5. Lagway, pump fake right, throws underneath. Wide open. Hanson's got it. Catch across midfield, inside the 45, and finally cracked down at the Seminole 43-yard line. Desir finally brought down Hayden Hanson here. Another first down for the Gators and a gain of 19 yards.
Yeah, Seminoles brought pressure, and they busted the coverage. Hayden Hanson was lined up in the slot. DJ initially wanted to go outside on a hitch, but Hayden Hanson just went down, ran a hitch himself. DJ found him. Big play Gator offense.
Man, I mean, there wasn't a Seminole within 8 yards of Hanson when he received the football. First and 10 now at the Seminole 44. 10-7, Gators lead it. Motion Hansen right to left. Toss sweep right side. Here's ball. Found a crease. Blast through that.
Oh, come on.
And almost had 10. There is a flag down in the backfield. The moment it's a gain of 9. It might be coming back. Again, Adam Savoie.
Personal foul. Face mask. Offense, number 8. 15-yard penalty. It's first down.
It's on the freshman, Vernell Brown III. I don't know the last time I heard an offensive face mask.
Especially on a wideout.
That's a big one, and it's the first penalty of the game on either side at 10:56 to go in the second quarter. Billy Gonzalez is position coach and now head coach, counseling VB3 on the near sideline. Sturdivant splits out wide left. Tunkar to the right. Tight end to each side for Lagway. And Baugh to his right. It'll be 1st and 25 now after the penalty at the Florida 41. Motion Livingston right to left. Handed off to Ball. Big hole. Midfield. Ran over a guy at the 46 and brought down at the 41. They just got it all back. Jerry Wilson on the tackling end for Florida State.
Well, it's 1st and 25. The Seminoles went with a 3-man front, playing soft coverage, and we ran the power play. It was blocked really well, and then Jaden Ball just lowered his shoulder and ran over multiple Seminole defenders.
And of 18 yards, 2nd down and 7 now as a result. Back on the plus side of the Seminole 41-yard line.
He's going to hit 1,000 yards in the first half.
He just might. 13 carries for 81 yards. 15 away. Turn, handed off to Ball. Cuts back inside. What a jump cut there by Ball. He'll be short of the line to gain, but he gets 5 here on this carry to the Seminole 36. Jenkins stops Ball. He's 10 yards away, Shane, from 1,000.
And boy, it didn't look good once we got that face mask call. As I said, it was 1st and 25, and here we are 2 plays later, 3rd and 2 on 2 runs.
3rd and 2 will come at the Florida State 36-yard line. 10-7 Gators. Heavy in the backfield. Livingston is a wing back to the left. Handed off the ball. Katie Daniels this time, and I think he got the first down.
I think you're right.
Yep, 2-yard carry. That's enough. First down, Florida.
All right, perfect time right here, Sean. We're pounding them. Little play action and launch one over their head. This is the perfect place on the field to do this.
Daniels stays in a running back. 1st and 10 at the Seminole 34-yard line. Tunkara left. Vernell Brown the 3rd. Still on the sidelines. So Sturdivant wide right. Spotted between the hashes. Out of the pistol. Motion Livingston right to left. Fake the toss sweep. Rolling right. Lagway throws underneath and threw it behind the wide open Hayden Hansen.
Just the old naked bootleg out of the shotgun. Had Hansen in the flat. He was open. I think it was Tunkara was on the crossing route. He was open as well.
Is that a flag down? Back at the 27-yard line? Yep.
I didn't even see that.
This would be a defensive hold, I would imagine, in the secondary.
Ineligible player downfield.
Nope.
Offense, number 53. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
That's the backup right tackle, Bryce Lovett. Second penalty of the drive.
Correction. Florida State has declined the penalty. It's 2nd down.
The 2nd and 10. Why would you decline that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know either.
Especially in today's world, you're already in field goal range. You take the penalty, at least you push them back out of field goal range. So we can't take a sack here, Sean. I talk about it every week. Know where you are on the field. Know where the line is for your kicker.
VB3 back in. He's wide right now. Motions to the slot. Mizell, good speed to the left as well. Lagway takes the snap. Takes the handoff. Throws a dart over the middle. The quick slant caught by Mizell. Good for a first down. Gain of 13 yards at the 21-yard line. Shaheem Brown out of Lake City on the tackle for Florida State.
Yeah, I believe it was an RPO. Just the outside zone to the left. DJ stuck it in the tailback's belly, rode him, pulled it, There was nobody between him and the Gator wide receiver. Mizell put it right on him on the skinny post.
17th catch of the year for Mizell. 1st and 10 now at the Seminole 21. Lagway in the pistol, ball's back in. Toss sweep, ball left side to the numbers, cuts back in and runs over a man to get down to the 15-yard line. I mean, Jaden Ball, who already this year has 67% of his yards after contact, is trucking guys here in the first half.
Yes, he is. He is running mean tonight. Whew. I mean, he always runs mean, but he's really running mean tonight.
I like angry Ball. 2nd and 4 at the Seminole 15. Gators in the one blood, big red bus red zone. Sturdivant motions back toward the formation to the right side. Lagway hands it off to Ball. Ball in traffic, should have the first down. He does. He's just shy of the 10. They're going to put it on the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal. Daniel Lyons stopped Ball, who now has 17 carries in the half. The Gators have run it for a total of 18 times. 19 times, beg your pardon. And that right there, as it's measured out, puts Jaden Ball at 1,001 yards.
Is that the ball carrier was tackled at the 10.5-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from that spot.
We're going to take a look at this play, I have a feeling. There's a timeout on the field. So, if the call is upheld, Jaden Ball will become the first 1,000-yard rusher for the Gators since Taylor in 2015. And he is being mobbed by his teammates in the timeout huddle. Congratulations to Jaden Ball. Hopefully it's 1st and goal Gators when we come back. At the moment, it'll be 1st and 10 at the 10.5. 6:27 to go in the first half. Gators 10, Seminoles 7 on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Gator Nation, this is Vicki Brown-Worski, Director of Gators and Powell Hurd. As the Bank of Doing and official sponsor of Florida Athletics, Wells Fargo is supporting our student athletes on and off the field with interactive financial health curriculum and empowerment resources. Wells Fargo has a game plan for the full student athlete experience from their first semester on campus through graduation. Learn more about what Wells Fargo is doing to put people and communities first by visiting wellsfargo.com/impact.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Reviews today brought to you by the longest running sponsor of the Gators, your Florida dairy farmers. It takes hard work for Florida's dairy farmers to produce more than 300 million gallons of milk each year. The call on the field is upheld. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 10.5-yard line. It's still enough for Jaden Ball. This will be the 12th. Jaden Ball to have 1,000 yards rushing this season. Let me finish the thought. 5 first downs in this drive. Shane, the Gators break the huddle. This will be the 12th play of the drive. Clock now winding, 6:17 to go in the half. Florida leads 10-7. Ball in a wildcat here. Takes the direct snap. Runs straight ahead, and there's traffic there, but he decides to just barrel into contact anyway. Gets a yard and a half to the 9. I mean, it's right in front of him, Shane. He knows he's going to hit somebody.
He's a powerful running back, man. He, pound for pound, he's the strongest. Oh, I think he's just the strongest guy on our football team, isn't he?
That's arguable. Him, Tyreek Sapp.
Yeah. I mean, pound for pound. Oh, easy.
Off play action, rolling right. Throw. Langley finds Livingston. The catch made. Touchdown, Gators. Second touchdown for Tony Livingston this season, and the junior out of Tampa makes it 16-7. For the 7th time in Langley's career, he's gotten multiple touchdown passes.
76 is 82.
That's a hard play to stop right there in college football. Basically, it's the split zone. The tight end lines up left. He comes across the back of the formation to block and just slips out in the flat, and nobody's there. Good play call, good execution by the Gator offense. Great drive.
Trey Smack for the extra point. Tommy Doman on the hold. Extra point by Smack is good. He's 99 for 99 on his PATs. And the extra point brought to you by the good hands at Allstate. Will contribute to the Gators Athletic Scholarship Funds for student athletes across all sports. Thank you, Allstate. 13 plays, 75 yards. It took 8 minutes and 1 second. Time of possession on the drive. Gator scoring drive brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. 5:38 to go in the second quarter. Florida 17, Seminoles 7. This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
For 40 years, Florida dairy farmers have been proudly fueling the Gators with delicious Florida milk, which provides the protein, vitamins, and nutrients that you need. From game day to every day, we're proud to keep the orange and blue strong. All season long, you can strengthen your chomp by entering the 40 for 40 sweepstakes to win great Gators prizes. Find us at Florida Milk on Instagram for entry details. Go Gators!
They say good things come to those who wait. But with delivery or curbside pickup from Publix, powered by Instacart, now they come without the wait. In as little as an hour, you could have the good stuff like key lime pie and chocolate chip cookies come right to your door. Get started at Publix.com/shop, because you can never have too much of a good thing. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Item prices vary from item prices in physical store locations. Fees, tips, and taxes may apply, subject to terms and availability.
This is Gators football from Learfield.
When the unexpected happens, you need a legal team that's ready to fight for you, just like the Florida Gators. At Meldon Law, we're proud to partner with the Florida Gators to deliver winning results for those who have been injured at no fault of their own. With a strong record of success and a team that won't back down, Meldon Law is your trusted partner in tough times. Call Meldon Law at 352-373-8000 or visit us at meldonlaw.com.
The passion.
Plays out, end zone, touchdown!
The fury.
Pressure coming, good night!
The speed.
35, 40, there he goes! Down the sideline!
Western college football.
For the end zone, got it for 6 points. You can unhitch the wagon! Put the ponies in the barn! Back in the end zone! 30, 20!
This is the College Football Bliss. Listen all season long on College Sports Now on the Varsity Network.
Sean Kelly back in the Geico broadcast booth. The Gators lead at 17-7 with 5:38 to go in the second quarter. Florida's got 216 yards of offense already here in the half. 116 rushing for Jaden Ball, who has touched the ball on 55% of the Gators' first half offensive plays. Ball eclipses 1,000 yards for the season. He's the 7th fastest in the season all time at Florida to reach 1,000 yards. Trey Smack's kickoff left to right will be a touchback. And Shane, Baugh is the third underclassman all time to reach 1,000 yards, joining Emmitt Smith, 1987, Eric Rett, you may know him from 1991.
All-time leading rusher at the University of Florida and the all-time leading rusher in the National Football League. Pretty good company.
Pretty good company. Pretty good season for Jaden Baugh. Baugh's yet to catch a football today. Castellanos will throw on first down out to the left side. And the Gators keep the edge, string him out, and Bryce Thornton on the tackle here brings down the tight end Randy Pittman, who's one of their leading receivers this season.
Yeah, that was a really good play by Bryce Thornton, stringing that play out for no gain.
2nd and 10 as a result. Trips right, single left, Castellanos to throw. Gators rush 4, Castellanos will run with it. Up the middle, he's got a first down and probably 6 more. Gain of 16 before being stopped at the Seminole 41 by Thornton and Graham. That's where Castellanos is a problem in a lot of ways.
Yeah, just a straight quarterback draw. We played 2 high safeties, playing zone coverage. Draw plays are really good. Plus, they get the extra blocker from the tailback position. One of their better plays of the night.
Castellanos came into the ballgame with 3,000 yards total offense.
An injury to a defensive player.
Instance at FSU. The first since Jordan Travis back in 2022. I did not catch the injured Gator. They're keeping the teams on the field. So whomever it was got off under his own power and quickly. Brian Taylor, one defensive tackle, and Bachu the other. Tyreek Sapp, a senior, on one edge, and the freshman Jaden Woods topside the other. 1st and 10, Seminoles at the 41. Gators lead by 10. Trips left, single right. Off the right hash, Castellanos ready for a shotgun snap. Takes the handoff, and as he throws, wobbler caught by Robinson right side. Turns into the numbers to get around Flowers, and he's got a first down on a gain of 12 to the plus side of the Gator 47.
That's an RPO, very dangerous because they ran the counter play, which allowed Jaden to come free, but they threw the hitch route out to Deuce Robinson. Another first down for the Seminoles.
Elijah Moore, late sub on at wide receiver right here for Castellanos. 2-by-2 set. Castellanos comes away from the towel and now claps for the snap. Gators bring 4. Castellanos, big one down the left side. Looking for Danzy. It's broken up at the 10-yard line. Ben Hanks, the third, breaks up the play. 1-on-1 down the left sideline.
Yeah, good job by Ben Hanks. Ball was slightly underthrown, which allowed Hanks to get his head around, and honestly, he almost had an interception, but Florida State played good defense on that ball.
Yeah, Danzy raking at Hanks' helmet to keep him from catching that ball. 2nd and 10. Fake the reverse. Castellanos winds, throws wide open, caught and dropped down the right sideline near the 20. Thornton was late trying to get to the wide open receiver, and it's dropped.
Yeah, that's one of those smoke and mirror plays where there's a lot of misdirection in the backfield. The tailback snuck down their sideline, and I mean, he was wide open.
Dumaine Promo was looking for his 10th catch of the year, a true freshman. 3rd and 10 at the 47 of Florida. Snap back to Castellanos. Gators trying to pressure, throw over the middle, caught at the 31. Broken tackle by Flowers, another broken tackle, and finally the right sideline, McCoy loses real estate and ushered out of bounds by Thornton. What a play by the semis.
Yeah, we brought some pressure, but Florida State picked it up. And Castellanos stood in the pocket and drilled the dig route right over the right hash. Big play for the Seminoles.
2nd, 3rd down conversion of the half. 1st and 10 of the Florida 20. Trips left, single right. Snap back, fake the handoff. Gators blitzing, wrapped up, sack, ball's out. Ball's out at the 26. Jaden Woods says the Gators have it. They got to unpile a bunch of folks. Thornton punched it out when he got to Castellanos. And the ball belongs to... Florida! Florida State wouldn't give up on the play. They're still wrestling in there. Both benches come to the hash marks. I think Caleb Banks got the fumble recovery, and he brings it down to the north end zone. And this sold-out crowd's going nuts. Chunk plays for the Seminoles, and they've mostly gone for naught.
That was Bryce Thornton coming off the edge.
Yeah, he raked it loose. And then Banks, I think, at the bottom of the pile. They're going to review the play.
I don't know how they're going to tell who recovered it or not, but it was clearly a fumble, Sean.
Brendan Betts in there as well. We're getting a closer, slow look.
The ball's out.
After the ball came out, basically all they can review here is whether it was a fumble, not who recovered it. And it is Banks who has it at the end of it all. But back to Shane's point about saying that it was out when Thornton got around Castellanos and yanked on Tommy's right arm. All official reviews brought to you by the longest running sponsor of the Gators, your Florida dairy farmers. It takes hard work for Florida's dairy farmers to produce more than 300 million gallons of milk each year. Here's the review.
After
the result.
review, the ruling on the field is upheld.
Florida football. I don't know if you can hear me or not, Casey, but please join in.
There's a lot of intensity when a ball hits the ground in this stadium. I can tell you, being at the bottom of that pile, you're scratching and clawing, doing everything you can. Your biggest goal is hold on to it, get it to your chest, and don't let go. Hold on for dear life.
And on Senior Day, Tate, it's Caleb Banks with the fumble recovery. Came all the way back from the injury, suffered against LSU in week 3. 17-7 Florida, now 1st and 10 Gators of their own 26. Lagway pumps, now throws the screen left side. Vernell Brown Third's got it. Almost got loose. Ankle tackled. After a gain of 15 out to the 40. Basically a gain of 14, beg your pardon. Earl Little made a touchdown-saving shoe-top grab on VB3.
That was blocked well. Another RPO with the wide receiver screen. DJ had to pump fake it because there was a guy in the passing lane. Threw an accurate ball to number 8.
Lagway throws right side. Ball tipped, intercepted. There was a collision. Seminoles with the interception, and it's Joseph down the left sideline to take it back. Are you telling me that that hit did not come before the ball arrived?
Yeah, we tried to throw a hitch route, and it was an RPO. But boy, they were jumping. Yeah, it could have been pass interference.
Oh, absolutely.
But we shouldn't be throwing that one, Sean. With the RPO, if that guy's way off, throw it. If not, hand the ball to 13.
It's intended for Mizell. I need one more replay. Show it, please. 2:15 to go in the half, and the Seminoles get it back 5 yards better than where they lost it. They lost it at the 26, and now the Seminoles have it back at the Florida 21-yard line. 2-minute timeout coming up. Mercy on me, oh my. Oh, Lagway's 14th interception. Fake the jet. Castellanos climbs the pocket into the arms of Jaden Woods. Down he goes. Got back to the line of scrimmage at the 21. Gators are pinning their ears back now on Castellanos and the Seminoles offense, and that will take us to the 2-minute timeout.
2-minute timeout.
I'm telling you though, friends, not as egregious as the one at Ole Miss, but I don't know how pass interference was not called on that hit to Aiden Mizell on the play that gave the Seminoles the football back. 2-minute timeout. here in the first half. 17-7. Gators lead the Seminoles on the Gators Sports Network from Learfield.
Gator fans, your dream home is closer than you think. Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Florida Gators and the 2025 National Builder of the Year, is offering incredible interest rate incentives across communities in Jacksonville, Orlando, and Tampa. Whether you're a first-time buyer or ready to upgrade, there's no better time than now to start owning, and we have the home for you. Start your search today at dreamfindershomes.com. Dreamfinders Homes, built for Florida, built for Gators.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus their front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
To aim higher, run faster. It's what elite athletes do. Always strive for better. At UF Health, we have that same DNA. To not just treat a stroke, but to create a fleet of mobile stroke treatment units. To not just do research, but to use AI to save lives with one of the most powerful supercomputers in academia. We believe, like athletes, that human progress has no finish line. UF Health, National Medical Center for Team USA.
Dad, light's green.
Oh, right.
Oh, what fun it is to save on the entire Toyota lineup at Toyotathon. Get 1,000 holiday bonus cash on certain new Toyota vehicles. Offer valid through December 1st, 2025. Offer entitles 1,000 holiday bonus cash on the retail purchase or lease of certain new and untitled 2025 and 2026 Toyota vehicles. This offer is valid when combined with special APR and special lease programs or with standard retailer lease rate programs. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Live from the Swamp, you're listening to live coverage of Florida and FSU. This is Gators football.
On the Talent Wealth Management Scoreboard, Oregon has a 16-7 lead in Seattle over Washington. They play in the third quarter. Vanderbilt, behind a Cedric Alexander touchdown run, has just taken a 28-21 lead in Knoxville over Tennessee. And LSU leads in Norman over Oklahoma, 10-3. Of course, Alabama-Auburn later tonight. Alabama wins. They go to the SEC Championship game. If not, Ole Miss does. Talent Wealth Management, the official wealth management team of the Florida Gators. Compensation paid to Learfield for partnership with the Gators. Sean Kelly.
Weirdest college football season in how many years? Wow. Anarchy. Kevin, thanks. 2-minute timeout. Florida State down 10, but on the doorstep of the red zone. 2nd and 11, Seminoles at the Gator 22. 17-7, Gators lead it. Each team has turned it over here in the waning moments of the first half. 2-by-2 set for Castellanos. Snap back off the left hash. Quarterback draw. Castellanos straight ahead. And a gain of 6 brought down the 15-yard line. Cameron James made the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a quarterback draw, if he just saw daylight, and that was a great job by Cameron James getting up the field and then chasing him down to keep him short of the line of the game.
Are you seeing a spy on the Gators defense on Castellanos?
It depends on the situation. I'd come after him right here.
3rd and 4 at the 15. 2-by-2 set. Here they come. Pass right side. Caught. Danzig outside the far numbers and wrestled down at the 8. There is a flag down. Castellanos is down. And the Gators may have blasted Castellanos and could get flagged for roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 5. Penalty is half the distance to the goal with an automatic first down.
It's on Miles Graham.
Oh, jeez. You kidding me?
What part?
He barely just hit him, and he falls down.
He did put hands on him, though, well after
Florida
the throw
State
was away.
has elected to start the clock on the snap.
Castellanos may have embellished his fall. First and goal at the 4. .116 to go in the half. Bring Dancy into the slot left. Now motion across. Quarterback keep after the handoff fake. Castellano stepped over a defender and wiggles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And a lot of pushing and shoving at the goal line. This game's getting spicier and spicier. Now 2 flags fly. The officials have had enough. Castellanos is in for his 9th rushing touchdown of the year to make it 17-13.
Gators actually played that very well, had him bottled up, and then he just put his foot in the ground, cut it back to the opposite side, and walked into the end zone.
You don't think certain players remember what happened in Tallahassee at the end of last year and the end of the game? You're kidding yourself. So Castellanos in, despite what Shane said as far as having it played right. He just made a play.
Yeah.
And it's points off turnover here for the Seminoles. This comes from the Lagway interception. Adam Savoy, our referee, seems to have it all worked out now. Both head coaches have.
The ruling on the field is a touchdown. After the play, there were 2 unsportsmanlike conduct fouls, both against Florida State, number 13 and 87. Both their first of the game. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced in the kickoff.
That's 1 on each of their 2 tight ends, Pittman and Douglas. It's 184 yards rush, or total yards now for Florida State, who scored all their points here in the second quarter. The extra point is good for Jake Weinberg. And if the Gators got a fumble recovery, they turned it back over and gave Florida State a 21-yard field to work through. 3 plays, 21 yards, 49 seconds. 17-14.
We got plenty of time here. Got all 3 timeouts to try to at least get in field goal range. Plus, we get the ball to start the second half.
Shane, we got Seminole players gator chomping at the crowd. You didn't think this season was going to go quietly for either. Meanwhile, the Gators, who were last in the SEC in points per game against FBS opponents, 16.4, was 17 on the board here before the end of the first half. And other than the Lagway interception, everything else has gone swimmingly on the offensive side for the Gators. And the Seminoles they've been hanging around teams all year. They're trying to get to bowl eligibility, 5 and 6 overall, but 4 of their 6 losses by 1 score.
Well, we should get good field position here.
Yeah, the ball's teed up at the 20, by the way, after the 2 personal fouls. Jaden Baugh is at his own 10. J. Michael Sturdivant at the 20 at the end of our left. So the kickoff here should be fielded by Baugh, and he does at the 7. Outside the near hash, brings it up, breaks a tackle. He's through the 35 and brought down at the 36, it appears. And so Baugh, who eclipsed 1,000 yards rushing, adds to his all-purpose yards on the year, which was at 1,173 all-purpose yards before today's game. So Shane, when you're trying to get the field goal range, and I'm going to say, let's call it the Seminole 35. Is that fair?
That'd be a 52-yarder.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the wind's doing down on field level, but I think that's comfortable for Trey Smack.
So let's say here 25 yards-ish. You got to cover in a minute 3. Preferably less.
Plenty of time.
Ball bullets out of the backfield. 4 receivers left. Sling it underneath. Lagway finds VB3. Spins off one tackler. Brought down between the hashes of the 41-yard line. Timeout Florida. KJ Kirkland on the stop for Florida State.
Yeah, that's a cool little play there. Burnell's the number 3 receiver, the most inside out of the 3-by-1, and we motion ball out of the backfield, fake the screen to him, and slip Burnell underneath. Just missed a couple of blocks by the big guys up front.
Tate, the wind's been out of the north most of the day, which would be at the back of Trey Smack. Is that still the case downstairs?
Yeah, I'd definitely say, especially up concourse level and higher, as that ball gets higher, above the concourse level, it's definitely going to be at his back. If anything, he's got a little bit of a crosswind right to left, closer down to field level.
Tate, are you where? I'm trying to figure out. I'm
standing right on the goalpost, brother.
Okay. Meanwhile, down to the opposite end, Billy Gonzalez has been arguing with the referee during this timeout. So 55 seconds left. Gators now, Shane Wright, 2 timeouts left. Yep. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Mizell's in at wide receiver again with VB3 and J. Mike Sturdivant. Amir Jackson, a tight end, will go out with 2 of those guys to the left, Mizell to the right. Lagway in the shotgun from the 41. Hands it off to Ball. Ball to the right side, and they don't let him get much. He'll be 2 yards shy of the line of gain to the 44, and the Gators will use another timeout after the tackle by Jerry Wilson. So now 49 seconds left. Trey Smack's career long 56 yards. That was back in game 1. And connected on that against LIU. Smack is one of 2 kickers in the nation with 4 or more 50-plus yard field goals this season. 17-14, Florida leads Florida State. Out of the timeout, the Gators will pick it back up here on the right hash, moving toward the south end zone to our right. So 3rd down and 2 now at the 44. Lagway sends a bunch to the boundary, fakes a handoff, throws outside to the right. VB3 makes the catch, does get the 1st down, and gets out of bounds to stop the clock at 45 seconds left. Arnew on the stop for Florida State.
Yeah, good look. We went on a quick snap after that timeout. Slip Burnell towards our sideline out in the flat. Good conversion for the Gator offense.
1st and 10 on the 47. Motion the tight end Jackson out wide right. Mizell same side in the slot, pair to the left. Lagway takes the snap, looking right. Trying to move out of trouble, scrambling to his right, throws toward the right sideline and beyond the reach of Amir Jackson, incomplete into the Gators bench. Lagway got knocked down after he threw the football, or as he was throwing the football. So 2nd and 10 upcoming with 39 seconds left.
Yeah, we don't have to work the outside right now, right? We still got 1 timeout, plus the clock's going to stop if you get a 1st down to move the chain, so we can still work the middle of the field just to get Trey an opportunity.
Single high safety partner or 2 high?
Well, you got 1-on-1 up there to Mizell.
Okay. Lagway takes the snap, climbs the pocket, fires right side. Oh, wide open drop by Vernell Brown III at the 36. Had him. Not the guy I thought would drop him.
Yeah, that usually doesn't happen. Just got to forget about it, come back, pick it up right here.
3rd and 10. Lagway scrambled, moved forward, got his shoulders square, and threw it right to the face mask of Brown. And timeout Florida.
Their 3rd and final.
That hurts. Incomplete pass stopped the clock. And the Gators weren't ready for the wind of the clock. So Gonzalez has to use his final timeout with 34 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, so now if you complete the ball for a first down, let the chains move and just spike it. We got plenty of time still, just need to convert.
Physicals are a touchdown. Today's Healthy Tip of the Game brought to you by Florida Blue, a health solutions company. Stay on top of your health game with an annual physical. It's like a quick timeout to check in with your body and catch any potential issues before they become major penalties. Out of the last timeout of the half here for the Gators, 3rd and 10 at the Florida 47. Gators need to probably get to the 37 of Florida State. The line to gain is the 43. Jackson motions back to the formation. Movement up front. Now Lagway changing the play. Ball shifts left hip. Snap back. Lagway throws down the right side and throws over Mizell, who has bracket coverage. And now there's a fight down at the 41-yard line. Bryce Lovett was on the bottom of a skirmish here with Amari Williams out of North Palm Beach. No flag. More jaw-jacking going on. And the Gators on 4th and 10 are going to have to punt.
Yeah, we threw a smash concept, but with that much time, we could have worked the middle of the field, I think. But we had a high ball thrown out of bounds.
Squirrel White deep to receive for the Seminoles at the 12. Dolman on to punt. Sends a boomer to the 5, and it bounces and goes into the end zone for a touchback. 19 seconds remaining in the half. Florida State gets it back. Gators lead by 3. So, Florida had the hot start, but haven't finished the half particularly well offensively. How much of that is they had to get away from being able to freely give Jaden Ball the football and no worries about clock?
Yeah, well, I felt like after we got the first down, we had plenty of time, as I said, Sean, just to work between the hashes. They're going to give that to you because they're taking away the sideline throws.
Delayed handoff, big hole up the middle as the Gators are kind of in a prevent defense. It's a gain of 8 on the carry by Jalen Lucas. Timeout Seminoles have their full allotment. 2 to go after this one. Their kicker, not as strong a leg as Trey Smack. Jake Weinberg's career long is 46 yards. We're crawling to the finish of the first half here. The Gators, as Shane pointed out, seemingly now a long time ago, will have the ball to begin the second half. That long time ago is when the Gators recovered a fumble on a strip sack at the their own 26. There's a lot changed since then. The Lagway interception, the Seminoles touchdown, and the Gators having to punt it on the ensuing touch. 2nd and 2 at the Florida State 28. Shotgun snap back to Castellanos. All day to throw. Now runs to his left. Flushed out. 35 to the 40. 39 actually. Steps out of bounds into the Gators bench.
Well, that might have gotten them in a position where they can throw a Hail Mary and reach the end zone.
They gave him the 40-yard line of Florida State. So with Shane's thought in mind, there's 5 seconds on the clock. This would have to be a heave from Castellanos. And Florida State will use another timeout.
Florida State, they're second.
Shane, you're asking Castellanos here. Let's say he's got a drop of 6 yards off the line of scrimmage. Is that fair?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. They may have him drop and then slightly roll to his right.
Yep.
And launch one. Now, again, I don't know how far he can throw a football. If not, they may have some kind of hook and lateral type play. They may try, but I would assume they're going to launch one down the field, especially with their 6'6" receiver, Deuce Robinson.
Has some big chunk plays already in the half.
I would bring at least 5 rushers here so he doesn't have all day.
Gators have 5 in the box. It's going to be first down at the 40, but it's going to be one play. Robinson is wide left, nearest the Gators bench. 5 seconds to go in the half. Castellanos takes the snap. Gators bring 4. A little out pattern to the left sideline gets him 5 more yards. The catch is made by the tight end Pittman, who gets out of the bounds and stops the clock with 1 second remaining.
This is probably to get him a little bit closer to launch it down the field if they choose to do that.
It's a gutsy play call. You were going to run out of clock, basically. 2 in a stack, up high. That includes Robinson. Single left, now trips right. So send the tight end out into that trio. Castellanos takes the snap. Pressure coming. Astaroto's right from the 30. Lobs it down the right sideline to no one. Goes out of bounds, and the half comes to an end. Well, the Gators will lead here at halftime against Florida State. It's 17-14. Florida will have the football to begin the second half. It's a 3-point game with Florida State on a short field scoring after the Lagway interception. Only had to go 21 yards to tighten things up. Let's go down to Tate Casey with Billy Gonzalez.
Well, appreciate it. Well, Coach G right there, I mean, you started off the game hot. You had 3 scoring drives on the first 3, and then you go punt and an interception on those last 2. What's working for the offense? The ground game got going early. You're sticking with that. What's working good? What do you got to change at half?
We got to keep doing the same thing. Keep giving the ball to Baugh. Keep giving it to KD. Let those guys keep running hard. The offensive line's playing good up front. And then again, we just got to make sure we control the ball, take care of the ball, can't have turnover. We gave them a turnover, and they got points off of it.
Defense hanging in there, playing tough so far. What do you like out of that side of football?
Well, they started off extremely fast. They started off, got 2 stops. Then they got the turnover for us. We got the ball. Unfortunately, like I said, we turned the ball back over right away, right after that, and they got points off of it. But they're doing a heck of a job right now.
We're no stranger to Florida State. You know what this rivalry means. Second half for this team, right, this year has been a tough half of football. What do you got to do to make sure their intensity level stays coming out of this half?
Got to continue to go play. And you got to play for each other, got to play for the seniors for this half.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, guys, thanks. Jaden Baugh, 101 yards rushing on 18 carries in the first half. He's the first 1,000-yard rusher this season for the Gators since Kelvin Taylor in 2015. Anything you want to comment on based on Gonzalez's comments at the end of the second quarter?
No, I mean, it was a pretty good first half. I just, both teams scored points off each other's turnovers, so hopefully we can come out here on the opening drive and put some points on the board.
Halftime here in the season finale. 17-14, Florida leads Florida State. Jeff Cardozo, Tate Casey, Kevin Winter, all coming your way after these messages on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, fellow Floridians, I'm Brenda Marie, pet parent to 7 precious pups and a huge fan of natural gas. Hush, hush, you guys. When it's bath time, we love our natural gas tankless water heater. We get endless hot water when we need it, use less energy, and save money, too. Oh, yes, we do.
Now, earn up to a $700 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas water heater. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Do you have questions about Medicare? Let us help. Aetna has Medicare Advantage plans that include prescription drug coverage with a $0 monthly plan premium. Plus, plans include benefits for your whole health, like dental, vision, and hearing. Call Aetna today at 1-888-76-AETNA to learn more. There's no obligation to enroll. One of our licensed agents will answer your call and help you pick the right plan for you. Aetna Medicare is an HMO PPO plan with a Medicare contract. Our D-SNPs also have contracts with state Medicaid programs. Enrollment in our plans depends on contract renewal. Plan features and availability may vary by service area.
This is Florida football from Learfield.
Calling all Gators, students, alum, and diehards who bleed orange and blue. VyStar Credit Union and UF Athletics are teaming up to earn you more green. Sign up for the VyStar UF Gators credit card and get up to 20% off select Gators home game tickets. Plus, you can get a $150 bonus and up to 3% cash back on purchases when you use your new card. Whether you swipe at the swamp or tap around town, earn more. Visit VyStarCU.org to learn more. VyStar Credit Union. Go Gators. Get cash back. Federally insured by NCAA. Bonus offer subject to eligibility. Terms and conditions apply. Visit VyStarCU.org for full details.
In the SEC, it just means more. But what is it exactly? It's the fans, the students, the traditions, the legends. It's passion to celebrate deeper, reach farther, think smarter, make an impact off the field. It's that intangible thing that happens when 16 schools raise the bar as one. Because in the SEC, it just means more.
It's halftime on the Gators Sports Network. Welcome to the People's Gas Halftime Show. People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. The People's Gas Halftime Show is also sponsored by Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Florida Gators. Florida Farm Bureau Insurance. Visit ffbic.com to find an agent near you. Meldon Law, official injury and accident law firm sponsor of the Florida Gators. We won't back down. Hellman's Real Mayonnaise. Do dip with Hellman's and do no wrong. GFL Environmental, the official sustainability partner of the Florida Gators. Barbasol, America's #1 shaving cream. Close Shave America. Close Shave Barbasol. UF Health. At UF Health, we believe human progress has no finish line. Visit humanprogress.ufhealth.org to learn more. Geico. It feels good to Geico. And by Wells Fargo, official retail bank of the Florida Gators. Now, let's go back to the Jana King broadcast booth. Here's Jeff Cardozo.
Gators up 17-14 on Florida State. 69th all-time meeting between these two schools, and as expected, it's going to be a close one down the stretch as Florida will try to finish this thing off and beat the Seminoles for the 5th time in the last 7 years. Jeff Cardozo, Tate Casey here with you. And you asked him, really good drives to get things started. You get the field goal, a couple of touchdowns. That 8-minute drive led to that third touchdown. You get the 17 points, force a turnover, and then it seemed like the game changed then on that Lagway interception to kind of get Florida State right back in it. Yeah, and you know, you get momentum swings, especially at home. Those are the ones that matter, right? That interception, you know, takes away the potential of being a 24-7 ball game if you do the right things with it. But, you know, you turn the corner, you throw an interception, you're right back in it. Now Florida State's got some momentum going into half. So, you know, if I'm Florida right now, you calm down a little bit. I think for the first half, they've done a really good job of managing the game and doing what they wanted to coming into it. Jaden Ball, 18 carries already. He has eclipsed 100 yards today, 1,000 on the season, had that 21-yard. But, we were talking about it pregame show. If Jaden goes out there and averages 4 or 5 yards every time he touches it, Florida should just feed him, and he's averaging 5.6 yards a carry. Yeah, and the one thing that you're absolutely right, Jeff, and the one thing that I say is it also opens up your potential for big plays. You heard Gonzalez talking a pregame show about their biggest things on offense were, hit some big plays, create some short pass opportunities to get the ball to the playmakers, and I think you're handing the ball off to Jaden Ball early. That got the ground game going. It softens up that defense a little bit. It allows you to do some things in the pass game, especially out of that 12 personnel, get some protection for DJ Lagway and let him set his feet and make good throws. Yeah, 6 different guys have caught balls. 4 of them have at least more than 10 yards as their longest play, and the 34-yarder by Sturdivant, the best one of the bunch. We'll take a break, come back, and tell you what the Gators need to do to keep this lead. Florida will get the ball to start off the third quarter as well. Up 17-14. It's the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Kohl's Black Friday deals are here. Grab your coffee and put on your sneakers because it's go time. Through Saturday, save up to 50% on everything from toys to beauty faves, winter styles, and more. Plus, earn $15 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent. Yep, that's extra Kohl's Cash. So run, don't walk. Just hold on tight to that coffee. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. Offers end November 29th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
My best friend Riley loved going to the beach. She was a great swimmer. Then one day, during a swim meet, she collapsed. She had cancer, Hodgkin lymphoma. She spent months getting care at UF Health. The doctors did so much, even put her in a clinical trial. I wish we could go to the beach right now, but she's working.
Out of the water.
She's on lifeguard duty. Maybe we'll head out when her shift is done.
UF Health. Human progress has no finish line.
This is the Gators Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Gator fans, it's Tariq Sapp with Florida Football. Want full behind-the-scenes access to everything Florida Gators for free? Check out Gators Plus and experience your favorite Gator athletes and teams like never before. Head to floridagators.com/watch and check out shows like Car Wash Combos, Road to Game Day, and Gator Life, as well as fan favorites like This is the Swamp, Gator Boys, and Blue Collar Baseball. Check it out today and support your favorite Florida Gators.
When you're on the move and looking for nonstop college sports action, get the Varsity Network app and take the game with you everywhere. Stream live play-by-play from schools across the country right from your phone, free. Catch hundreds of weekly podcasts, including shows from your favorite teams, all in one place. From football Saturdays to midweek hoops, it's your all-access pass to the college sports world. Whether it's game day or just your daily drive, the Varsity Network app has you covered. Download now and listen live for free on the Varsity Network app.
Jeff and Tate back here with you at the half. Gators up 17-14. They will get the ball. Nothing feels quite as good as game day. Nothing except switching to an insurance provider who has your back. Feels good to be treated like the star player. It feels good to Geico. Well, the star player, Tate, is Castellanos, the quarterback, and I think part of the fear was the run game and him being able to use his legs. We know he's going to get some chunk plays down the field, but all in all, the Gators have done a pretty good job of containing him other than a couple of quarterback runs. Yeah, and in the run game in general, we talked in the pregame show. I mean, 248 yards last week to Tennessee. I said we came out and it was noticeable how flat we looked in the first half. Defense came out with a whole different attitude today. They've done a really good job of keeping this Florida State team at bay in the run game. Yeah, tackles for loss, sacks, a whole bunch of them. The Gators have been really getting after it there. And, you look at their running back, their main guy, 2 carries, 1 yard. So it's really been nobody except for Castellanos. What have the Gators done to be able to do that up front? Yeah, well, I think, one, coming off the football, I think there's a certain energy you're seeing today that you didn't see last week. I mean, going into halftime last week, I think, let me back up. It probably helps when your offense is playing as decent as Florida's was early, right? That helps the defense, motivation, everything. And then you look at third downs. I mean, last week against Tennessee going into half, it was a 31-0 ball game, and Tennessee was 4-6 on third downs. Tonight, Florida's defense has kept Florida State 2 of 5 on third downs with a takeaway, and the offense is playing good football, so it's complimentary. Yeah, meanwhile, on the other side, the big number, Gators 6 of 8 on third down to extend those drives, and of course use that 8-minute drive to put up points, 16 and then 17 with the extra point. So we'll see if Florida can keep doing it. They got to, though, not go 3 and out here, right? Come out of the locker room with a nice plan and eat up some clock. I think it's one thing that it's unfortunately been consistent for Florida is after the half when they've gotten the football, they've rarely done anything on that first drive. Florida's got to come out of half, have a plan, stick to it, go out and play football the way they played in the first half, and then on the defensive side of the football, again, stop the run, but you got to make tackles. I think that's the one thing that you've seen in these successful Florida State drives is missed tackles. I think have hurt us a little bit, especially in third down situations and some others that have led to points. No doubt. So the Gators again up 17-14. It is rivalry weekend, so it's not just Florida and Florida State. It's teams from all over the country getting after it. And we come back, we'll send it to Kevin Winter in our UFL Sports Desk, and he'll update you on everything else going on in the nation when we come back on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Dad, light's green.
Oh,
right.
Oh, what fun it is to save on the entire Toyota lineup at Toyotathon. Get 1,000 holiday bonus cash on certain new Toyota vehicles. Offer valid through December 1st, 2025. Offer entitles 1,000 holiday bonus cash on the retail purchase or lease of certain new and untitled 2025 and 2026 Toyota vehicles. This offer is valid when combined with special APR and special lease programs or with standard retailer lease rate programs. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Gators football from Learfield.
There's team pride, and then there's extra Gator pride. When I'm carrying the Gators Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card, that's exactly what I get. Whether I'm grabbing some extra orange and blue gear or picking up an extra dozen wings for the game, this card always brings it. Sometimes I get an extra Go Gators from the cashier too. Visit Regions.com/Go Gators to get yours.
Extra changes everything. And at Regions, Extra is our ordinary. Official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
So here's 3rd and goal now for the Gators. Mizell and Sturdivant to the left. Hansen steps up on the line, left side of the formation. Jackson tight end right. Hand it off to Ball. No, pull it out. Darts one in the end zone. Lagway strikes it to Sturdivant. Touchdown, Gators. Oh, that was a rocket thrown by Lagway into the chest of Sturdivant.
One of 2 first-half touchdown passes for DJ Lagway. That was our Old Dominion best play of the first half. Old Dominion works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to be the official freight carrier of the Florida Gators. Lagway with the 2 TD passes. He was picked off once, but it's the Gators with a 3-point lead over the Seminoles. We continue on with the People's Gas halftime report and check the top 25 scoreboard up next on the Gators Sports Network from Learfield.
Calling all Gators, students, alum, and diehards who bleed orange and blue. ViStar Credit Union and UF Athletics are teaming up to earn you more green. Sign up for the ViStar UF Gators credit card and get up to 20% off select Gators home game tickets. Plus, you can get a $150 bonus and up to 3% cash back on purchases when you use your new card. Whether you swipe at the swamp or tap around town, earn more. Visit ViStarCU.org to learn more. ViStar Credit Union. Go Gators. Get cash back. Federally insured by NCAA. Bonus offer subject to eligibility. Terms and conditions apply. Visit ViStarCU.org for full details.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids facing unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Join us in the movement to get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org to learn more. Team Impact. All in, all together.
My husband, Steve, was diagnosed with prostate cancer. They only gave him months to live. That was years ago. Now, he's out there, under the tree. Nature photography is his thing. And apparently, so is catching poison ivy.
Oof, so itchy. UF Health. Human progress has no finish line.
If an insurance company is there to sell you insurance, shouldn't it also be there to service it with real people? At Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help. We're focused on your specific needs. That's why we have local agents working for you in every county across the state, offering competitive rates and fast, friendly service. It's more than insurance. It's the kind of treatment you deserve. Find a local agent at ffbic.com to set up your free no-obligation insurance review. Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best. Proud to support Gators Athletics.
Welcome back to the People's Gas Halftime Report. For an update of today's action around college football, let's go to the UF Health Sports Desk with your host, Kevin Winter.
It is the final weekend of the regular season, so that means everyone is in action today. 9 minutes to play in the fourth quarter in Seattle. Number 6 Oregon leads Washington 19-7. Now, the Ducks cannot advance to the Big Ten championship game because Ohio State beat Michigan today. Indiana beat Purdue last night. So the Hoosiers and the Buckeyes will play in the Big Ten title game next week, with the winner suffering capturing the Big Ten championship and also completing an undefeated regular season. Loser will have their first loss. Oregon is still trying to hold on to one of those home spots in the home games in the quarterfinal round or the opening round of the college football playoff. Oklahoma and LSU, they are tied at 10 apiece in the fourth quarter. Remember, if the Sooners were to fall, that would be their third loss of the season. Vanderbilt and Tennessee are just in an absolute shootout in Knoxville. 31-24. Commodores have the lead. 12 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Mentioned Ohio State, already a winner today. Texas Tech and BYU are set for the Big 12 title game. Both winners today. Texas Tech wins by 49. That's 49-0 over West Virginia. BYU 41-21 over UCF. Miami wins in Pittsburgh, but they do not control their own destiny for a spot in the ACC championship game. That belongs to SMU and Virginia. SMU plays at Cal tonight. Virginia Tech coming up later on tonight. Also, keep an eye on Tulane this evening. With the win, they will host the American Conference Championship game coming up later next week. Also tonight, a non-top 25 matchup, but if you are a fan of watching football in the snow, Northwestern and Illinois will play in a blizzard in Champaign. That'll do it for us on the People's Gas Halftime Report. Start the second half back here in Gainesville. It's the Gators by 3 over the Noles with Tate Casey and Shane Matthews. Here's the voice of the Gators, Sean Kelly.
Kevin, thanks. Both teams back on the field. We are all set to go here for the last half of football this season for the Florida Gators. The good news, the Gators lead it by 3, 17-14. Also good news, Jaden Baugh, first 1,000-yard rusher for the Gators in 10 years. And tonight, Shane, already his fourth 100-yard rushing game of the season, as he is sitting at 101 yards on 18 carries. So 101 of Florida's 241 yards of total offense. The Gators got up by as many as 10 in the first half on 2 different occasions. But this is a 3-point game. Florida will have the football to begin the second half.
Yeah, played pretty well in the first half. Obviously had a chance to really make a push after we got the fumble, then we turned it over to them. But I think what was great about the first half offensively, Sean, we were 6 of 8 on third down.
Outstanding. That's something that's plagued the Gators all season long, third down, and it's been third and manageable pretty often here in the first half. Now as we get set for the second half kickoff, if the Gators return this kick for a score, that means Lawrence Lappin of Malachi Isles, Florida, will win a brand new John Deere Gator from Ag Pro. Good luck, Lawrence. Our last crack at this season. And let's see if the Florida State kicker here, Jake Weinberg, will hang one up to be returned by either Jaden Baugh or J. Michael Sturdivant. We didn't see a punt return or a kickoff return for a touchdown this season. 18th straight sellout. I got to tell you, Shane, the Gators sitting at 3-8 on the year. Interim head coach, it's something. It really is. And at the national anthem, it looked like there'd be a lot of empty seats, and they filled in. It's been very full on just a great weather night here in Gainesville. This is a little pooch kick. It's going to drop and gets fielded at the 35-yard line. One of the up men raced back Taylor Spirito on senior day read it perfectly and raced to cover it. And as a result, the Gators will begin this drive at the 32-yard line. Interesting choice by Mike Norvell.
Well, we got a good bounce there. If you don't get a good bounce there, who knows what happens?
Well, the Gators will set up shop here, 1st and 10, up by 3 at the 32-yard line. The coaching situation tonight also odd. Mike Norvell, 2 games last year were wins, 5 this year, and it came out that they're sticking with him for the 2026 season. Obviously, the Gators wrapping up an era under interim head coach Billy Gonzalez tonight. 4th time ever since 1936, I should say. Both these teams in this rivalry meet with both teams under 500. It's weird. The whole season. 2nd and 5. And ball again at the tail here. Out of the pistol. Fake the ball. He'll chip block. Lagway climbs the pocket, but into trouble, and down he goes. Sacked for a loss of 4 yards to the 33-yard line. Stephon Thompson gets his 4th sack, and he's assisted by Daniel Lyons.
Yeah, Gators went with play action there. They brought an extra defender off the edge that the running back was responsible for. Sometimes when you see your guy coming, you just need to abort the fake, right, and go to him. DJ didn't have a chance on that play.
First sack for the Seminoles tonight. As a result, 3rd and 9 at the 33-yard line. Lagway takes the snap. They rush 4. Lagway in trouble again. Breaks 1 tackle, and down he goes. Sacked again. This time a loss of 3 back to the 29. It's James Williams, the Nebraska transfer, for his 2nd sack.
Offensive player.
And an injured Gator down at the end of the play is Caden Jones. The right tackle was splitting time in the first half with Bryce Lovett, and he's down. We'll take a break. Gators facing 4th and 13, set to punt when we come back. 17-14, Florida leads Florida State. Injury timeout on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fans section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
This is Florida football from Learfield.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the weather first, before wearing face paint to the game.
Bro, your Go Cats is dripping into your nachos.
Oh, and now paint is in my eyes.
Interception! Did you see that?
No!
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and in the swamp, it gets loud, it gets crazy, it gets epic. That's why you always have to bring your A-game, just like the Florida Gators. At Good Greek, we're no different. Our team trains at our Superhero Movers Academy to ensure a stress-free move on time and on budget. And as the official mover of the Florida Gators, they know Good Greek will never drop the ball. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of your Florida Gators.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Holidays are here and no celebration is complete without Evan Williams Bourbon. Find your bottle at evanwilliams.com and raise a glass with Bourbon Nation before your next big gathering. Evan Williams. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Barnstown, Kentucky, 43 to 45% alcohol by volume. 21 plus, please. Enjoy responsibly. Caden Jones is helped off the field, and the Gators will punt here out of the injury timeout at 13:37 in the third. It's 4th and 13 at the Florida 29, and Squirrel White is deep back for the Noles. Back-to-back sacks did the Gators in on this first offensive possession of the second half. 17-14, Florida leads Florida State. Back to Doman, and he sends a spiraling kick down the near sideline. Fair catch called for. It bounces at the 21, tumbles inside the 10. Sturdivant trying to down at the 1, and he couldn't stop it from going into the end zone. Sturdivant, who runs at 23 miles an hour, or Drake Stubbs rather, was trying to save that inside the 5. Stubbs wears 9, Sturdivant wears 9. It was Drake Stubbs as the gunner. Net of 51, but he kicked it 71 yards to the end zone. So now the Seminoles at their own 20. Tommy Castellanos, 9 of 13 for 125 yards passing in the first half, 38 yards rushing. Go throw on first down. No, he won't. He'll tuck it and run. He's got room. And he slides, gives himself up at the 29. Not a great Seminole spot. 2nd and 1 on a gain of 9 yards.
That design quarterback draw out of a 3-by-1 formation. Gators had 2 high safeties playing zone. It's a really good play call against that defense.
11th carry for Castellanos. Castellanos trying to get his running back set. And he will hand it off to the freshman, who gets 2 yards and a first down. So Croma out of Leesburg, Georgia, Lee County High School, moves the change for the Seminoles. I don't know what your confidence is as a quarterback, Shane Matthews, when you have to move your running back twice to get him in the right spot and you're still handing the ball. You're going to go empty here at the moment on 1st and 10 at the 31. Motion right to left, fake the jet. Castellanos spins, escapes trouble, lobs it toward the near sideline. Bobble catch, out of bounds. No, they're going to say that Robinson got it in at the 48. Really? Bryce Thornton was covering.
That was very lucky.
On a couple of fronts.
Castellanos had pressure on him. He stepped up and threw up his back foot, a crossing route.
On the field of a completed pass is under further review.
Somehow Deuce Robinson ran underneath it, but I don't know if this is a catch or not.
Play is under review.
No,
he does not. The review is brought to you by the longest running sponsor of the Gators, your Florida Dairy Farmers. It takes hard work for Florida Dairy Farmers to produce more than 300 million gallons of milk each year.
That was an extremely dangerous throw.
I think Jack Stuckey, our spotter, had spied Miles Graham as the Gator who made Castellanos get rid of it, and it was basically a wounded duck to the near side. You a big duck hunter, Shane Matthews?
Back in the day, my son really loves it now.
What's your favorite?
It's too much work.
Favorite one to shoot?
I don't really have a preference.
If it flies, it's coming down. I felt that way living in Louisiana about mosquitoes.
After further review, the pass was incomplete. It's 2nd down.
Thank you. What are we, about 6 stories off the field? I didn't need a review. Second and 10. Deuce Robinson, though, is a problem. 1,021 yards receiving this season. Full house, cranking it up again. Trips left, single right. And the jet sweep. Left to right. And cut down is the tight end Randy Pittman on the carry by Alfonso Allen Jr. and Jaden Robinson. He's still got a chunk of yards that'll set up 3rd and 2 on a gain of 8.
You don't run a jet very often to your tight end, but FSU does.
6'2", 240-pound junior. Pittman back to the formation. Castellanos hands it off on the offset pistol, and the Gators may have stuffed the play on a carry by Roydell Williams, the former Alabama back. And a Gator slow to get up. That's Tyreek Sapp, Ginger, at the end of the play, and he's going to...
For an injury to a defensive player.
Yeah, they're going to get Sapp off the field. He's back on his feet trying to walk it off. Tyreek Sapp making his 31st career start today. This is senior day. 2-time academic honor roll. Let's hope that he's able to continue tonight. Meanwhile, it's 4th and 1 after they stop Williams on a yard gain.
They're going to go for it. At least watch the football.
Yes. Kofi Asar will check in for Sapp. It's 4th and 1 at the Seminole 40. This is going to be deafening in here now. Castellanos reaches up under center. Takes the snap. Rolls right. Trying to get to the edge. Hit by Thornton. Going out of bounds on the far sideline. Where did he go out? It's right at the stick. They may have to measure. The spot is going to be short.
Short of the line to gain. First down Florida.
Turnover on downs. What a play. Second time the Gators tonight have turned the Seminoles over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Florida at the Seminole 40.
Great play by Miles Graham and Bryce Thornton. Tremendous effort.
Timeout on the field. 10:59 to go in the third. Florida 17, Florida State 14 on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
There's team pride, and then there's extra Gator pride. When I'm carrying the Gators Regions Visa debit card or prepaid Regions Now card, that's exactly what I get. Whether I'm grabbing some extra orange and blue gear or picking up an extra dozen wings for the game, this card always brings it. Sometimes I get an extra Go Gators from the cashier too. Visit Regions.com/Go Gators to get yours.
Extra changes everything. And at Regions, Extra is our ordinary. Official bank of the SEC. Member FDIC.
If an insurance company is there to sell you insurance, shouldn't it also be there to service it with real people? At Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help. We're focused on your specific needs. That's why we have local agents working for you in every county across the state, offering competitive rates and fast, friendly service. It's more than insurance. It's the kind of treatment you deserve. Find a local agent at ffbic.com to set up your free no-obligation insurance review. Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best. Proud to support Gators Athletics.
This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
To aim higher, run faster, is what elite athletes do. Always strive for better. At UF Health, we have that same DNA. To not just treat a stroke, but to create a fleet of mobile stroke treatment units. To not just do research, but to use AI to save lives with one of the most powerful supercomputers in academia. We believe, like athletes, that human progress has no finish line. UF Health, National Medical Center for Team USA.
He's got the speed. He's got room. He's going to score.
No one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM College Sports Radio.
For the win. Got it. Let's go.
Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through regular season and into the postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go.
Deep to center field. Oh, it's gone.
Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
Back at the Geico broadcast booth. Just got the word from our referee, Adam Savoy. The ruling on the field is uphill. Turnover on downs. Miles Graham grabbed the ankles of Castellanos, trying to roll right and convert. And then Thornton hit him to go out of bounds and left him short of the line to gain. So, Shane, Up 3, the Gators get the football on a turnover on downs at the Seminole 40-yard line.
Normally this is where I like to take a shot, Sean, but, when you get these reviews and these TV timeouts, it kind of takes the momentum and the flow of the game out of your control, but I'm still about throwing one down in the end zone right here.
This should be a sudden change opportunity, but you're right. The timeout for review doesn't make it so sudden. Lagway in the pistol, trips in a triangle to the right, handed off to Ball, running right. 35-30, outside the numbers of the 25 to the 20, shoves a man out of bounds as Ball steps on the boundary. Have a night, Jaden Ball. Gain of 21 for Ball. Partner, I think he's going to have a new career high tonight. His prior career high is 150 yards.
Yeah, keep feeding it to him. We ran split zone. That ball was supposed to hit inside, but there was no contain on the right side of the Seminole defense. He bounced it outside for a huge gain.
21 yards, 1st and 10 at the 20. Brown motions right to left. Turn, handed off the ball again. Cuts back inside, broke the tackle. To the 10, to the 5, grabbed on the face mask at the 5, flag down. Going to be 1st and goal inside the 5 after the penalty. Ashland Barker gets the tackle and they get the penalty too.
Yeah, Jaden Ball's talking a little trash
Personal
out there.
Foul, face mask, defense number 27. Penalty is half the distance for the goal with an automatic first down.
There was a Seminole that came free about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. He stuck his right foot in the ground, Sean, made that guy miss. And yeah, that was definitely a face mask.
Spotted at the 3.
Florida number 8 is now 41.
Aaron Childs, the linebacker, checks in at fullback for the Gators. Lagway breaks the traditional huddle. I formation, Childs and Ball. Under center, Lagway takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolling right, throws in the end zone, touchdown Gators, Hayden Hansen. 3 touchdown passes for Lagway, 2nd touchdown of the year for Hayden Hansen. It's 23-14. That play is designed to throw it to Childs, the fullback who goes to the right flat. They covered him, and Hansen was wide open.
Yeah, a lot of options. Just a naked bootleg out of the I formation from under center. Fake left, roll right. Lots of options. We found Hayden Hansen, as you said, he was wide open.
Smack for the extra point. Going to hold and Underwood on the snap. Everything's clean, and the PAT is good. And Trey Smack remains perfect for his career. 9:47 to go in the 3rd quarter. The Toyota scoring drive, 3 plays, 40 yards, a minute 12. Lagway's 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Gators are back up by 10. Florida 24, Florida State 14. This is the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Kohl's Black Friday deals are here. Grab your coffee and put on your sneakers because it's go time. Through Saturday, save up to 50% on everything from toys to beauty faves, winter styles, and more. Plus, earn $15 Kohl's Cash for every $50 spent. Yep, that's extra Kohl's Cash. So run, don't walk. Just hold on tight to that coffee. Select styles, some exclusions apply. Coupons and Kohl's Cash do not apply to Sephora. Offers end November 29th. See store or Kohls.com for details.
For 40 years, Florida dairy farmers have been proudly fueling the Gators with delicious Florida milk, which provides the protein, vitamins, and nutrients that you need. From game day to every day, we're proud to keep the orange and blue strong. All season long, you can strengthen your chomp by entering the 40 for 40 sweepstakes to win great Gators prizes. Find us at Florida Milk on Instagram for entry details. Go Gators!
This is Gators football from Learfield.
Calling all Gators, students, alum, and diehards who bleed orange and blue. ViStar Credit Union and UF Athletics are teaming up to earn you more green. Sign up for the ViStar UF Gators credit card and get up to 20% off select Gators home game tickets. Plus, you can get a $150 bonus and up to 3% cash back on purchases when you use your new card. Whether you swipe at the swamp or tap around town, earn more. Visit ViStarCU.org to learn more. ViStar Credit Union. Go Gators. Get cash back. Federally insured by NCAAF. Bonus offer subject to eligibility. Terms and conditions apply. Visit ViStarCU.org for full details.
When the unexpected happens, you need a legal team that's ready to fight for you, just like the Florida Gators. At Meldon Law, we're proud to partner with the Florida Gators to deliver winning results for those who have been injured at no fault of their own. With a strong record of success and a team that won't back down, Meldon Law is your trusted partner in tough times. Call Meldon Law at 352-373-8000 or visit us at meldonlaw.com.
Gators to go up 10-24-14, and been big-time Shane reading our Modelo read. So one final time, Shaner.
Modelo, proud partner of the Florida Gators.
All right, whoa, hold on. You know, you've done a pretty good job of this, but here's how it should sound.
Modelo, cerveza Modelo, a proud partner of the Florida Gators. Grab a refreshing Modelo Special o Modelo Chelada Limón y Sal. Brew for full-time Gators fans. Drink responsibly.
There you go.
That dude ain't from Mississippi.
That was Elio, who done a great job at FanFest. So Steve Egan went over and got him to record that for you, and just to let you really know how it sounds. So for next year, you're ready.
I'll be ready.
You don't want to read it yourself?
Oh, we need to hear me again? Modelo, proud part of the Florida Gators. Grab a refreshing Modelo Especial or Modelo Chelada Limon y Sal. Brewed for full-time Gators. Drink responsibly.
Atta baby.
Thank you, Modelo. Thank you, Steve Egan.
That was great.
You're right. He's not from Mississippi. That's Shane Matthews. I'm Sean Kelly. Here in the Geico broadcast booth. Steve Egan in his 30th season, wrapping up his 30th football season. He's mixed a great one again tonight. Gators lead at 24-14. Did I say Jack Stuckey, our spotter? This is season number 3 for him.
He's not even 30, I don't think.
Trey Smack's kickoff is through the back of the end zone. Not even close. Jeff Cardozo, north of 30. Kevin Winter, north of 30. Gators north of 21. 24-14. And lest I forget, the tight end, now in his completing his 8th season, Tate Casey. He's busy in the first half. Florida State football at the 25-yard line. Gators touchdown pass to Hayden Hansen. Castellanos will hand it off and a tackle for loss. Blown up in the backfield by James. Down goes Chroma. Gators tonight with 6 tackles for loss and 3 sacks.
Yeah, it's great penetration by Cameron James, number 24. Just beat the offensive lineman, crossed his face, and beat him in the backfield. Tackle for a loss.
Singleton now running back on the left hip. Trips right, single left. Second down. Castellanos trying to get loose. Wrapped up, sacked inside the 20. Jaden Woods is in there for sure. So is Brendan Beck. Semi's going the wrong way.
Yeah, this is where you want them right here. Third and very, very long. They're not built for this. Gators need to keep the ball in front of them.
3-by-1 set. It's 3rd and 15. Back at the 20. Castellanos fakes the handoff. Pocket closing. Wrapped up at the 4. Threw it away. Up the middle. It's incomplete. Thornton grabbed him and wrestled him down. Are you saying he's outside the tackle box? Thornton hobbled off the field.
Yeah, that's a great effort by Bryce Thornton.
I don't know if he got out of the tackle box. Nonetheless, Seminoles are punting on 4th and 15. VB3 deep to receive. Short punt, right side numbers, and Brown in a crowd calls for a fair catch and has it cleaned at the 43.
Boy, a lot of bodies
just
around
a 37-yard punt. What's that?
There are a lot of bodies there.
Yes. That's a true freshman running up there into that mess. And the Gators with good field position here will have it officially at the Florida 42. Up by 10. A scoring drive here, Shane, would blow the game open a little bit.
Yeah, it made me feel a lot better if we can get another score right here.
Lagway 12 of 21, 141 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He's 9-9 as a starter. This is his 19th career start to end the season. He's in the shotgun and will wisely hand it off the ball. Finds a crease, follows the blocker, and gets about 5 here to the 46, 47 maybe. Darrell Jackson Jr. on the tackle. So Ball is heading for a career day. He's already got his 5th career 100-yard rushing game. He ran for a career-high 150 earlier this season against Mississippi State. He's at 22 carries, 23 carries, and he's about to get a new career high in yards. And 4 carries away from tying his career high in totes. 2nd and 5 at the 47. Lagway on the pistol, turns, hands it off to Ball through the right side, spins off a tackler's arms to the 50. That'll leave him 2 yards shy of the line to gain. 3rd and 2, KJ Kirkland kept him from moving the chains.
Yeah, just keep handing it to 13 right now. The more carries he gets, the better. Obviously, coming into this game, Sean, we knew he needed a bunch of carries, but the game plan, they saw something on tape that they felt like we could push their front 4 around.
Florida State came into the game 37th in the country in defending the run, 125.9 yards per game. And Ball himself has eclipsed that already. He's 3 yards shy of tying his career high. He's in a Wildcat with a direct snap coming his way. Ball takes the snap, lunges ahead, and he stood up right about at the line to gain. The spot is everything here. I think they're ruling 4th down.
I think you're right. It's going to be very, very short. I say we go for it.
Just crossed midfield. If it's not a first down, it's going to be inches, 4th and inches. Ball couldn't find a crease, so he just started running into people. And it is 4th and short. Less than a yard here. Lagway takes the snap, hands it off to Ball, and he shoves himself into the pile and should have it. Flag down.
I think they had 12 men on the field.
It's way back. The flag down at the Seminole 29 by the back judge over toward the Seminoles bench. Ball, I think, has it on the carry alone. And here's our referee.
Legal substitution, defense, 12 players on the field. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
They actually ran the guy on the field last minute.
For the Seminoles, that's their 3rd penalty.
Fans love it when the other team gets a penalty.
Some debate it. Some embrace it. First down by penalty. The spot is now sitting on the 44. I don't think they've marked this off correctly. The referee's asking for the play clock to be reset while the officials figure out the yardage here. Yeah, they're about a yard off. Be just shy of the 43 of Florida State. Gators lead 24-14 with 6:07 to go in the 3rd. Wind the clock, and the Gators will huddle and break it here with VB3 widest left. Tight end to each side. A single to the right is Tunkara. Lagway in the pistol with Jaden Ball. Takes the snap, turns, hands it off to Ball. Again into a mess of humanity. Breaks 1 tackle and works hard to get 2 yards, veering right before being stopped by Daniel Lyons.
Gators are really working the clock right now on this drive.
Had an 8-minute drive earlier tonight. This will be 2nd down and 8 now. Gain of 2, and that ties Jaden Ball's career high at 150 yards. Lagway in the shotgun, just inside the right hash. Takes the snap, hands it off to Ball, running right. 35, ran over a man to the 31. New career high rushing for Jaden Ball. Stephon Thompson on the tackle. First down, Gators. They move the chains. Thanks to Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Yeah, good block by Damian George on the right side of the offense, sealing the edge, cleared a path for number 13, Jaden Ball.
First and 10 now at the Seminole 32. Crowd's doing a great job of letting the offense operate. A full house is ready to explode. Lagway in the pistol again. And whoop! We had an old beach ball on the 30-yard line. Last time I saw that, it was June. And in Omaha. A lot. Jeff Cardozo nodding his head. He knows full well. Fake the handoff, rolling right, Lagway, pumps, now tucks, and runs. Near side, outside the numbers, slowed up at the 26, pushed out of bounds near the 25 by Blake Nicholson.
Yeah, good job by DJ not forcing anything on that naked bootleg. When you're running the football, boy, these bootlegs give a defense fits, but the Seminoles covered it well, but DJ still picked up 7 yards on the rush.
Make it 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line. Gators coming up on 300 yards total offense. Lagway with a pair to his left and a pair to his right. Jet sweep. Vernell Brown out of the motion, going right to left, broke a tackle in the backfield, did get past the line of scrimmage and brought down right near the line to gain. The 22 is what VB3 needs here. He's brought down by Earl Little. They've yet to indicate. Now they're going to say, yep, there it is. First down, Gators. Boy, good to see Vernell Brown, the third, back and healthy. And he runs out to line up left with Mizell now split wide right. Tight end to each side. 1st and 10, Gators at the 22. Motion Hanson right to left. Toss sweep, same side to Ball. 20. 15's going to go. 10, 5, touchdown, Gators!
I'll tell you what, Sean, that was a clinic on the toss sweep.
Florida 76 is now 82.
Great job, Hayden Hanson coming in motion, kicking out. Austin Barber seals the edge. And Jaden Ball can run now, but they blocked that so well, you and I may have scored.
Easy. You probably. 14th career rushing touchdown for Jaden Ball. His 16th touchdown overall on a career night. He just tied his career high in carries at 27. And he's got a career-high 182 yards rushing. Perfect as the PAT for Trey Smack. All-State again will contribute to the Gators Athletic Scholarship Funds for student-athletes across all sports with that made PAT. Thank you, All-State. The Gators march down into the One Blood Big Red Bus red zone, and it's Jaden Ball on a 22-yard run.
I got to give Tony Livingston some credit, too. He was over there with Austin Barber. They both did a nice double team. He got up to the 2nd level, sealed the edge. Good-looking ball play.
The scoring drive brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. 8 plays, 58 yards. And to your point about the clock, Shane, that drive took 5 minutes and 33 seconds. And again, they had the good field position to start after the short punt by Florida State. The Gators scored in every quarter. 14 points now here in the third with 2:55 left in the third quarter.
I think Jaden Ball is going to get over 200 tonight.
Trey Smack's kickoff is again a touchback. So wind our way back uphill here in the Geico broadcast booth of the UF Health Sports Desk, where Kevin Winter has news.
Oklahoma was down 13-10 to LSU. 5 to go. John Mateer 58-yard touchdown pass. LSU gets to the 30, 4th down and 2. Ball batted down with 1 to go. Sooners survive and go to 10-2 on the season, 17-13.
Wow, John Mateer had 3 interceptions earlier in the game. Sooners. 2:55 to go here in the third. 31-14 Florida. Gators have scored 31 points, their most against an FBS opponent this year. And a running back loose here on the carry. And sure enough, it's the best run of the day for Deuce Main Chroma. Alfonso Allen brings him down, but it's a gain out to the 38-yard line. So a gain of 13. Chroma's 6'1", 218 pounds. He stays in on the right hip of Castellanos. Trips to his left, single right, off the right hash. Snap back to Castellanos. And off. Chroma trying to get left here. Spins off a broken tackle and gets another 13-yard run. Maybe 14 to the plus side of the field. First down Seminoles. He got off of Jaden Robinson somehow, and finally Kofi Asar brought down the big back.
Yeah, he ran the counter, pulled the right guard and right tackle, and Jaden Robinson, who's pretty sure tackler, somehow couldn't get him on the ground.
Put it right on midfield at the 50. Hand it off to Chroma again between the tackles. This time stood up after a gain of a yard. Kofi Asar, primary in for the Gators with assistance from Brian Taylor. Bring Banks in defensively, and Jamari Lyons. Both guys will line up with a hand in the grass. Hanks and Flowers at the corners. Those 2 freshmen started tonight. First time the Gators have started 2 freshmen at cornerback since 2017.
And you got another true freshman, Drake Stubbs, playing single high safety right now.
2nd and 9 at the 49 of the Gators. Fake the handoff. Castellanos, good pocket. Fires right side, caught on the hash marks at the 31-yard line. And Donzie running to his left, finally brought down.
That's good pocket awareness by Castellanos. So I thought we had him, but boy, he scanned the field, got to about his 3rd player in the progression.
First down, Florida State at the 26. Castellanos got deep in his drop back, now runs forward. A long way to go to get a yard. Yeah, they're going to put him, they're going to say he gave himself up at the Gators' 25-yard line.
They try to double screen a screen both ways, and Gators covered it very, very well.
17 seconds and running here at the end of the quarter. 31-14 Florida. They're going to try and get the snap off here at 2nd and 9. Now the pistol, stepping up the running back. Fake the handoff. Castellanos started right, cuts back left. Broken ankle tackle, gets to the near sideline and brought down about the 19-yard line by Jaden Woods. And that should do it here to end the 3rd quarter. So 2nd down and about 5, well, we'll call it 4 when we come back. 3rd down, rather, and 3. Now I got it right. At the 19. We'll step aside. The Gators here in the finale on Senior Day, beating that school out west 31-14 as we head for the 4th for the final time this season on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
My best friend Riley loved going to the beach. She was a great swimmer. Then one day, during a swim meet, she collapsed. She had cancer, Hodgkin lymphoma. She spent months getting care at UF Health. The doctors did so much, even put her in a clinical trial. I wish we could go to the beach right now, but she's working.
Out of the water.
She's on lifeguard duty. Maybe we'll head out when her shift is done.
UF Health. Human progress has no finish line.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of the Florida Gators, helping the world keep promises.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now, earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
Today's Senior Day game against Florida State is presented by Publix. This is Gators football.
18th straight sellout. Fireworks on top of won't back down. Last time this season. Be a long wait till we get to do it again. We'll let you listen to a little more. Sounds better when the Gators are leading going into the fourth quarter, too.
That's very, very true, especially against this crew.
Absolutely. Florida 31, Florida State 14 as we head for the fourth. Gators had 8 fourth-quarter points last week, falling to Tennessee. And during the 4-game losing streak, just a total of 11 fourth-quarter points. We'll see if they can stack some up. First things first, got to stop Florida State from getting back on the board. 3rd and 3 for the Seminoles, now moving left to right at the Florida 19-yard line. Castellano with trips right. Takes the snap, fakes a jet sweep. He's going down! Sacked by Jaden Woods. Oh, and Woods untouched. Fires in there. He had a sack last week. He's a part of a couple tonight. This one a solo all by himself.
Yeah, good job. Jaden Woods doing what he's coached, man. They ran the counter play, but faked the jet, and it was a read play by the quarterback. He just ran him down from behind. Tremendous play by the freshman.
It's the 5th sack for the Gators defense tonight to go alongside 7 tackles for loss. And so now Jake Weinberg will attempt a 42-yard field goal right down the pipe. Spotted between the hashes. The hold's down, the kick's away, and he missed it. He pushed it right. Flag down after the missed field goal attempt by Weinberg, who misses for the 7th time this season.
Well, it looks like a dead ball personal foul. I don't know if it's against us or not. Hopefully somebody lost their composure from Florida State,
which we've already seen tonight. Pittman and Douglas already with an unsportsmanlike.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 88, his first of the game. Penalties half the distance to the goal. Florida ball, 1st and 10.
And that's on Caleb Banks.
All right, it was a dead ball. That's a good thing.
Yes. The snap was a touch high, but they got the hold down. And he just Sean Kelly'd it on the 5th tee to the right.
You remember that drive you had?
Which one?
We teed off on number in the was it Gator Golf Day?
Gator Golf Day.
You hit it down the wrong fairway.
I did. The one I aimed at, unfortunately.
That's right.
And I was so happy with the way I hit the ball, and then I was like, how could nobody say anything?
It was hole number 4.
No.
Hole 4 at UF.
Well, that note, 1st and 10 Gators. At their own 12. Got some work to do. Lagway in the pistol here. Gators moving right to left. The big game Blues tonight. The Gators will look to add on to their lead. Hand it off to this guy a lot. Jaden Ball again with another big run. Darting to his right. He gets 8 yards to the 20. Tackled by KJ Kirkland. And now we're going to start talking about 200 yards rushing as he's sitting on 190.
Yeah, just tremendous push by the entire offensive line. Getting a hat on a hat. Just plowing through the Seminole defense.
The last 200-yard rusher in a game was Seatric Faison from 2004. He had 210 yards in that effort. And movement up front.
C4.
False start. Offense, number 53. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
It's just the 4th penalty tonight for the Gators. 35 yards of penalty. Shane, it's only happened 6 prior times, 200 yards rushing in a game. Emmett Smith had 3 of them. Hope I get the name right here. Red Bethea.
That was way before my time.
We'll go with Red. 218. And Jimmy DeBose against Florida State.
Long time ago.
70s. And Ball running to his right, tiptoes the boundary, and should have the first down on a gain of about 4.
Yeah, just a toss sweep where we block down and pull linemen. Another clinic on how to block that. Really good ball play.
194 yards rushing. 198, beg your pardon. 1st and 10 Gators at the 23. Ball at the tail here in the pistol. Lagway checks the play. Tight end to each side and a receiver. And off the ball. And he's through the right side and could have had more. That's a pretty good tackle by Omar Graham Jr. to keep it to about 4. And there you go. For the first time since 2004 now, the Gators have a 200-yard rusher in a game as Jaden Ball has that and checks out to the near sideline. 2nd and 6. What a night for Ball. Sturdivant and a tight end to the left. Handed off to Katie Daniels. Trying to run to his right. Grabbed by 2 and thrown back after reaching the 29-yard line. Gain of about 2 yards on the carry. Earl Little in there. And Darryl Desir. Florida State hasn't won a road game in 2 years, and the Gators trying to keep it that way. Ball back in. 29 carries, new career high. Career high in yardage as well. It's a 2-back set. Daniels on one hip, Ball on the other. They'll bullet the back out, Daniels. Handed off the ball, running the opposite way to the right. At the 30 to the number, the big number, and then turns upfield for a first down. Brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers. Kirkland on the stop. And Ball will check out. Daniels back in.
Yeah, good stutter step kind of in the hole and then bounced it outside for the first down.
1st and 10 Florida now at the 35-yard line. How much of this 4th quarter clock can Florida eat up here on this drive? This will be the 6th play of the drive. Lagway in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws over the middle, caught in motion. It's Mizell on the slant at midfield and gets about 7 yards after the catch, maybe 8, down at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, just the
all 23 yards.
Just the RPO. Mizell was the single receiver to the right. Ran that little fake inside zone play. DJ pulled it, hit him on the. It's a deeper type slant, but Florida State has no chance on that play if we execute it correctly.
On the plus side, 1st and 10 at the Seminole 42. Gators out of a huddle. Abrams into the game as a receiver to the right. Motion Jackson left to right. Toss sweep right side to Daniels. Not much this time. In fact, a loss of a yard. He's brought down on the play as the Seminoles got around the lead blockers. They pulled Slaughter, the center, out to that direction, but Jackson couldn't hold a block, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Seminoles scored all 14 of their points in the second quarter. 31-14 Florida. 2nd and 11 now at the Seminole 43. Lagway in the pistol. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Daniels. Better hold this time. And he's up the seam there along the hash marks and gets inside the 40 to about the 38. Jason Jenkins, transfer from Tennessee. Notre Dame prior to that on the tackle.
It'll be interesting to see. I don't know after KD had his last carry that put him over 200 yards. I assume he's going to get some more carries, or maybe that they're calling it a night.
Well, he's had 30 carries, Jaden Ball has. Abrams motions to the boundary from the right hash. Lagway fakes the handoff, throws it out. Abrams had to come back to make the catch, did so, and somehow got a yard. So that was on 3rd and 5. Now it's going to be 4th and 4. And Trey Smack's going to come out and attempt a field goal. This is going to be a bomb. Let's see where Doman puts his hand down. The holder puts his hand down on the 44. So this is a 76-82 attempt. Into the wind toward the north end zone off the right hash. I mean, he is going to absolutely have to howitzer this thing. Underwood to snap it. Snap back, holds down, and kicks away. He's got the leg. It is good! How about that? 54 yards into the wind for the senior from Maryland. 34-14.
Boy, that was good from a long ways out. I know Tate was standing right down there. That thing was good from 60-something.
We'll get Tate's perspective when we come back. Timeout on the field. 7:38 to go. Florida 34. Florida State 14 on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Dad, light's green.
Oh, right.
Oh, what fun it is to save on the entire Toyota lineup at Toyotathon. Get 1,000 holiday bonus cash on certain new Toyota vehicles. Offer valid through December 1st, 2025. Offer entitles 1,000 holiday bonus cash on the retail purchase or lease of certain new and untitled 2025 and 2026 Toyota vehicles. This offer is valid when combined with special APR and special lease programs or with standard retailer lease rate programs. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details. Toyota, let's go places.
Gator Nation, this season it's time to act for the greener good. UF and GFL are making great strides to reduce our footprint, and you can help.
Recyclable and compostable paper products, cups, straws, and food waste receptacles are available at the stadium.
Look for the signs and put it in the right can, Greener Gator fan. Think green as you cheer on the orange and blue. Call GFL at 352-377-0800 or visit us at gflenv.com. GFL, green for life.
This is Florida football from Learfield.
International Diamond Center is proud to be the first and only official jeweler of the Florida Gators. This is Florida's premier jeweler. IDC's selection is second to none with direct importer prices on exquisite diamonds, world-renowned designer engagement rings, one-of-a-kind fashion jewelry, and elegant Swiss timepieces. Gators fans deserve the best, and IDC delivers with world-class service and the strongest warranties in the industry. International Diamond Center, where Gator Nation shops for jewelry.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
7:38 to go in the fourth quarter. A Trey Smack field goal, the 10th of his career of 50 or more. It's 54 yards. And Tate Casey, you were underneath the uprights to the north end zone. How'd that look coming your way?
Oh, come on, always got a good view, boys. That looked like it was probably good for another 5 to 7 yards, if I'm being honest with you. I think it cleared the crossbar by about 8 yards high coming down. So put a lot of leg. It's really tricky because I was watching that same angle kick from the Florida State kicker pregame, and the lower level concourse wind's a lot different than getting the ball up in the concourse level. He kept that one low, put it right through.
Amazing, and it capped a 9-play drive, 41 yards. It took 6:34. Scoring drive brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Let's go places. Kickoff fielded at the 1, and an ankle tackle near the 15. First and 10, Florida State at the 17-yard line when we come back. Jalen Lucas trying to get loose and could not. 7:33 to play. Timeout again here inside the Swamp. Florida 34, Florida State 14 on the Gators Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Gators, when you bring Hellman's creamy buffalo chicken dip to the watch party, you can be a couch coach, cheer too loud, or worse, bring a friend who knows nothing about football.
How do they get the yellow line to move on the field?
Because when you do dip with Hellman's, you can do no wrong. That's a Hail Mayo. Hellman's, the official mayonnaise of Florida Athletics. Bring out the best.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and in the Swamp, it gets loud, it gets crazy, it gets epic. That's why you always have to bring your A-game, just like the Florida Gators. At Good Greek, we're no different. Our team trains at our Superhero Movers Academy to ensure a stress-free move on time and on budget. And as the official mover of the Florida Gators, they know Good Greek will never drop the ball. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of your Florida Gators.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Do you have questions about Medicare? Let us help. Aetna has Medicare Advantage plans that include prescription drug coverage with a $0 monthly plan premium. Plus, plans include benefits for your whole health, like dental, vision, and hearing. Call Aetna today at 1-888-76-AETNA to learn more. There's no obligation to enroll. One of our licensed agents will answer your call and help you pick the right plan for you. Aetna Medicare is an HMO PPO plan with a Medicare contract. Our D-SNPs also have contracts with state Medicaid programs. Enrollment in our plans depends on contract renewal. Plan features and availability may vary by service area.
They say good things come to those who wait. But with delivery or curbside pickup from Publix, powered by Instacart, now they come without the wait. In as little as an hour, you could have the good stuff like key lime pie and chocolate chip cookies come right to your door. Get started at Publix.com/shop because you can never have too much of a good thing. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. Item prices vary from item prices in physical store locations. Fees, tips, and taxes may apply, subject to terms and availability.
Live from Gainesville, you're listening to live coverage of Florida and FSU. This is Gators football.
Well, Trey Smack, as we mentioned, with 10 career field goals of 50-plus yards. 5 of the 10 have come this season. That one good from 54. His career long is 56. Smack's field goal brought to you by Allstate, who contribute to the Gators Athletic Scholarship Fund for student athletes across all sports. Thank you, Allstate. That took a good chunk out of the fourth quarter clock. The Gators lead by 20, 34-14. And after a modest kickoff return, Florida State football, 1st and 10, just shy of their own 17-yard line. The Gators depleted on the back end, have done a pretty good job tonight defensively. Castellanos in the shotgun. It trips left, single right. Off the right hash, takes the snap, spins the ball, throws right side. That's caught on a little comeback route here by the tight end Pittman. Tackled immediately by Javari Flowers. They're going to spot him for a gain of close to 9, actually.
Yeah, good job by Javari keeping the ball in front of him, coming up and making a tackle.
Seminoles running tempo now. Will hand it off on 2nd and short, and they'll get a gain of 3 to the 29 and a first down by Sawchuk on the carry. And we got a Seminole lineman down to the end of the play. He's back up on his feet. Wants to stay. It's the center, Luke Pettibone. They allow him to stay. First and 10 at the 29. Castellanos with a four-man rush in his face. Fires down the right side, one-on-one. Incomplete. I mean, couldn't have been better coverage by Flowers on their star receiver, Deuce Robinson.
Yeah, you said it, Sean. I mean, he plastered him the whole way down the field. They tried to go route to the 6'6" receiver, Deuce Robinson, and Rivalry played it extremely well.
Second and 10 with 6:42 to play. Castellanos now 11 of 18 for 156. Trips left, single right. Delayed blitz here by the Gators. Castellanos escapes. Running to his left. Robinson trying to get him to the boundary, and he and Laganza Hayward both keep him from going any longer, and it's a long way to run for Castellanos for a gain of about 4.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to mention. He ran forever to pick up 4 yards.
He ran from the near hash to the opposite sideline. So it's third down and 6 at the Seminole 33. 2-by-2 set. Castellanos takes the shotgun snap. Throws left side. Broken up. No flag. Nice play by Ben Hanks III, another freshman.
Yeah, that's a good play, Sean, all around. We brought more than they could block. So Ben Hanks knew they had to throw the hot route, and he was right on it.
So it's 4th and 6 and down 20. The Seminoles are going for it, and they've turned it over on several occasions on downs already tonight. 2 in a stack to the left, 2 to the field side. Off the left hash. Up. Castellanos is going to try and change the play. They snapped it to him, flag down. Throws down the left sideline. Push up, one-arm catch. Wow. By Pittman down the left sideline. I think this is coming back.
I do too.
It's a false start. Should be. There was contacts with Hanks.
Illegal motion, offense number 1, moving forward at the snap. 5-yard penalty. It's 4th down.
Illegal motion against the quarterback. You ever seen that?
Yeah, the center obviously, I don't know if they were going on a verbal count or a clap, but he was trying to walk up out of the gun and communicate to the O-line. They snapped it. Let me tell you something. That was an unbelievable one-handed catch, though.
It was. All for naught. And give that one to the congregation. They've been really roaring now. Have been from the start, quite frankly. 4th and 10, or 11 rather. Snap back. Castellanos has time. Throws right side. One-hand catch for a first down, the 46 by LaWayne McCoy.
My goodness.
He leaps in the air, makes a one-handed catch, then took a shot from Hayward and was able to hang on.
Yeah, it was a deep corner route that was thrown behind him. He goes over with his right hand, and somehow, even getting clobbered, he holds on to it.
First 4th down conversion in 4 tries. First and 10 to the 46. And all kinds of whistles here after the snap. They may review for targeting here on Hayward.
Prior to the snap, replay stopped the game to review a potential targeting foul. The previous play is under further review.
This game is brought to you by Barbasol Shaving Cream. Barbasol Shaving Cream. Why pay more for gels when Barbasol delivers an instant thick lather for a close, comfortable shave? Choose Barbasol, a quality shave and trusted value. Shane got his first look at the replay. What'd you see?
I didn't see a targeting call. Is that Laganza Hayward? He turns his head and uses his shoulder, in my opinion.
The helmets do click.
I see what you see too, but that's just a good football play.
And it's also a receiver coming down. Did he go from defenseless to a runner? That'd be hard to tell. All official reviews this season brought to you by the longest running sponsor of the Gators, your Florida dairy farmers. It takes hard work for Florida's dairy farmers to produce more than 300 million gallons of milk each year.
After further review, the ruling on the field is upheld.
Targeting.
Wow.
And the Gators already shorthanded. will now lose Laganza Hayward with 5:07 to go. Wow. Wait a minute. The review is for targeting. The call on the field not targeting, so it's upheld and Hayward stays in. Okay. Nonetheless, it's first down at the 46 of the Seminoles. And a drop swing pass out left. Ball hits the deck. They rule it incomplete, even though it was a scramble for the football and a pass intended for Gavin Sawchuk. They just flat dropped him.
I love it when that always happens and the big guys are they think it's a fumble.
Yes. Like somebody dropped a bag of Snickers bars all over the field and those guys are going in. I would too. 4:58 to go. Gators lead by 20. Second and 10 from the Seminole 46. Castellanos to throw. Fires left side, caught at midfield. Spin for 2 more, maybe 3 on the catch by Mekhi Danzig. And he'll set up third and about 3. Denson brought him down. Trips right, single left. Snap back to Castellanos. Hand it off. And a good second effort by Sawchuk after contact, I think, is going to move the chains. The spot pretty generous here. First down Seminoles, it appears, inside the Gator 44.
And the clock is just ticking away.
Yeah, it is. 4:10 to play. Castellanos with tempo. Trying to get a quick snap here. Flag down. I don't know if they'd set the chains yet.
The ball was not ready for play. All officials were not in position. It's first down.
Okay. Why the flag? That's picked up on the far sideline. Are all the officials ready for play, Shane?
They need to be ready now.
Okay. First and 10 at the Florida 44. Left hash for the Seminoles, moving left to right. Snap back to Castellanos. Gators blitz. Throwing and a crossing route onto the left flat. Caught at the 40, up the left sideline, and McCoy tightropes it and gets a big play down to the Gators 17.
Yeah, just a busted coverage there. Just a shallow cross coming from right to left. And, I mean, there wasn't a Gator within 15 or 20 yards of McCoy. Keep this drive alive for the Seminoles.
It's down to 3:25 left. Seminoles have all 3 of their timeouts. Trips into triangle to the right, off the left hash. Castellanos takes the shotgun snap. First and 10 of the 17. Scoots right, scrambling now, looking downfield. Fires back in the end zone. Leaping catch by McCoy. Touchdown, Florida State. Castellanos kept the play alive. Almost got to the line of scrimmage before he threw it. Seminoles score with 3:07 left.
Yeah, that's stuff you can't teach and you don't want to teach it. I mean, that's very dangerous, rolling that far and then to your right and throwing back to the middle of the back of the end zone. He made a play, though.
The young secondary couldn't find McCoy, who's got his 3rd touchdown of the year. Sophomore out of Miami Central. And the extra point for the Seminoles is good. Off the leg of Jake Weinberg. We'll take a break. 3:07 to go. The Gators will get the football when we come back. We'll see if Florida State tries an onside kick. As we step aside here late, it's Florida 34, Florida State 21 on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
We've all been there. You pop into the shop for 5 minutes and all of a sudden you've forgotten where you parked.
Car.
Unfortunately, that lost feeling is what it's like trying to manage your policy with other insurers.
Here, car. Come out, wherever you are. Please.
With Geico, you can use the app to easily manage all your policies in one place.
Did this parking lot have a waterfall?
I think you've wandered too far, mate.
It feels good to find what you're looking for. It feels good to Geico.
My husband, Steve, was diagnosed with prostate cancer. They only gave him months to live. That was years ago. Now, he's out there, under the tree. Nature photography is his thing. And apparently, so is catching poison ivy.
Oof, so itchy. UF Health. Human progress has no finish line.
He's got the speed. He's got room. He's going to score.
No one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM College Sports Radio.
For the win. Got it! Let's go!
Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through regular season and into the postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go.
Deep to center field. Oh, it's gone!
Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
Hey Gator fans, it's Tariq Sapp with Florida Football. Want full behind-the-scenes access to everything Florida Gators for free? Check out Gators Plus and experience your favorite Gator athletes and teams like never before. Head to floridagators.com/watch and check out shows like Car Wash Combos, Road to Game Day, and Gator Life, as well as fan favorites like This is the Swamp, Gator Boys, and Blue Collar Baseball. Check it out today and support your favorite Florida Gators.
Live from Florida Field at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, you're listening to live coverage of Florida and FSU. This is Gators football.
Seminoles won 11 plays for 83 yards, 4 minutes and 26 seconds. It's 34-21. Gators lead the Noles with 3:07 to go. I'll turn to the guy who knows way more than I do, Shane Matthews, and ask you, partner, how do the Gators manage this year? This has been one of the things. You got to manage the end of the game. That was a problem earlier this season.
The key here is they're going to attempt an onside kick here. We have to field it or kick or knock it out of bounds. And then we just need to make first downs and the game's over.
So the hands team is on the scene here for Florida. This kick will go left to right. And we're talking about guys like Hanson, Cameron James, Amir Jackson at tight end, Taylor Spirito, Miles Graham, Jaden Robinson. Onside kick to the left. Fielded clean at the 46 of Florida State. And it's Jaden Ball, fittingly enough, who comes up with it and secures the football for the Gators, who have it with 3:06 to go. What else you want to do tonight, Jaden? You want to throw one?
You know, he's got an opportunity here, Sean, because they're going to be selling out, right, to try to get the ball. He could bust one here.
Yeah. Already with career-high 210 yards on a career-high 30 carries. Over 1,000 yards on the season. Ball is in, and in the pistol with Lagway. 1st and 10 Gators at the Florida State 46. Off the right hash, toss sweep left side. Here's Ball. Behind some blockers. Found enough room to get a gain of, let's call it 4. Timeout Florida State.
Florida State, they're first. 30 seconds. Please reset the game clock to 3:01. 3:01.
2nd and 6 upcoming. Gators men's basketball will compete in the SEC-ACC Challenge on Tuesday night from Cameron Indoor Stadium. It's the Gators versus a very good Duke Blue Devil team. New rankings out tomorrow. That's a 7:30 Eastern Time tip-off. Coverage begins at 7.
Are you excited about that?
Yes. It'll be, I think, my 3rd time to Cameron Indoor.
Okay. I was going to ask. I didn't know if you've been there.
It is definitely one of those boxes you check if you're a college basketball fan. And as much as I can't stand Kansas, Allen Fieldhouse is in that group of elite venues. And then a week from Tuesday, he'll be at the Mecca. The Gators will be at Madison Square Garden to take on UConn. Ball may be getting a direct snap here. 2nd and 6, and he is lined up. Takes the direct snap, and he runs to his right. Cuts back inside. Oh, he almost got loose. He gets the first down. It's a gain of about 7 yards, just inside the 35-yard line. Blake Nicholson somehow got his fingernails into the thigh pads of Ball. The ball was about to slip loose, and he was going to be gone, Shane.
It was close. It just direct snap, running zone to the right, blocked really well by everybody on the offense. And, boy, I thought he was going to bust through there.
I want to see him throw one. He was a Wildcat quarterback in High School.
Throw one to DJ.
Sure, and Lagway's going to go out wide right. 34-21 Gators, 2:17 to go. In the Wildcat, ball takes the snap. Runs forward, bounces out left, stripped the man, made it a man miss at the 25, got down to the 20. Timeout Mike Norvell. First down, Gators. What a game for Jaden Ball.
Florida State, they're second. 30 seconds. Please reset the game clock to 2:07.
Ball came into the game, by the way, leading all SEC running backs in receptions and receiving yards. And strangely enough, after 9 straight games with multiple catches, not a one tonight. Everything he's done has been on the ground. And he's placed himself now in in second place all time now in yards in a game. Behind Emmitt Smith's 316 against New Mexico in 1989. Jaden Ball with 237 yards here against the Seminoles. And he stays in the game. 1st and 10, Florida. The timeout stopped the clock at 2:07 to go. So one more play and then we'll have the 2-minute timeout. Daniels will break a huddle, send Sturdivant wide right, Mizell left. 2 tight ends to the right of the formation. Lagway in the pistol with Ball. Turns, hands it off to Ball. And he runs right for a gain of close to 2 to the 17, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. The Gators on their way to a 39th win all time against the school out west. 2-minute timeout here at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium. Florida 34, Florida State 21 on the Gator Sports Network from Learfield.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus their front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
In the SEC, it just means more. But what is it exactly? It's the fans, the students, the traditions, the legends. It's passion to celebrate deeper, reach farther, think smarter, make an impact off the field. It's that intangible thing that happens when 16 schools raise the bar as one. Because in the SEC, it just means more.
Gator fans, your dream home is closer than you think. Dreamfinders Homes, the official home builder of the Florida Gators and the 2025 National Builder of the Year, is offering incredible interest rate incentives across communities in Jacksonville, Orlando, and Tampa. Whether you're a first-time buyer or ready to upgrade, there's no better time than now to start owning, and we have the home for you. Start your search today at dreamfindershomes.com. Dreamfinders Homes, built for Florida, built for Gators.
Live from the Swamp, you're listening to live coverage of Florida and FSU. This is Gators football.
I'm Kevin Winter on the Talent and Wealth Management Scoreboard. The Iron Bowl is underway on the Plains. Alabama and Auburn scoreless in the opening quarter. Alabama wins. They go to Atlanta in the SEC championship game. If Alabama loses, Ole Miss will play Georgia in the SEC championship game. Tulane leads Charlotte 7-0. A Tulane win, they'll host the American Conference championship game. If they lose, they're out of it altogether. Virginia with a 7-0 lead over Virginia Tech. Cavaliers win, they go to the ACC championship game. SMU plays Cal, top of the hour. SMU wins, they too go to Charlotte. Talent Wealth Management, the official wealth management team of the Florida Gators. Compensation paid to Learfield for partnership with the Gators. Back across the street, Sean Kelly.
Crazy. Alabama loses to this Florida State team in week 1. And now tonight they're playing for a spot in the SEC championship. Out of the 2-minute timeout, 34-21. Florida leads Florida State. A first down will seal it. It's 2nd and 8 at the Seminole 17-yard line. Take Casey, one last VyStar Credit Union sideline report for you, because your guy, Billy Gonzalez, just might get his first win as the interim head coach of the Gators tonight.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, as a former guy and somebody who played under Billy Gonzalez, I'll say it's exciting for him to get his first win as the interim head coach, as we watch Jaden Ball again go off the left side right here. But I mean, to me, it's about a lot of things, but as former guys being able to watch this, there's a lot of them in attendance here tonight that played under him, with Bubba Caldwell and Cornelius Ingram, a lot of guys like that. It's just awesome to see, one, him get his first win as a head coach, but two, it means so much to him in the orange and blue.
It really does. And Shane, he's handled this with a great deal of poise and class, and it hasn't been easy, but he's been a steady hand, and I'm just glad to see him get rewarded with a win as Florida State burns their last time out here, down 34-21.
Yeah, it is cool to see, and you know, obviously he would have liked, and we would have liked to have won all the games he's been coaching. Yes. But if you're going to win one, this is the one to win.
After the ball run, a toss sweep to the left. Gators now face 3rd and 3 at the Seminole 12-yard line with 1:54 to play. So Florida State is now out of timeouts. Jaden Ball with 244 yards rushing tonight, still on the field. Will he get one more touch? Will he rush for 3 or more to seal it? He's going to be the Wildcat quarterback again. Direct snap coming for Ball. Takes the snap, running to his right, to the 10, to the 5, to the pylon. Flag down. Touchdown Gators. If it stands, it's the 2nd touchdown of the night.
Holding.
And
offense, number 86, 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Tony Livingston gets called for a hold. All right. So now it's going to be 3rd and 13 with 1:48 to go. Even after the hold, Ball is waving his arms, inviting the crowd to make even more noise, even though the Gators are on offense. And Livingston goes over and apologizes to Jaden Ball for the hold. Gators have 418 yards of total offense tonight. And again, Ball will take a direct snap. Takes the snap, runs forward, bounces right, try to cut back in, and an ankle tackle by Arnu brings down Jaden Ball. It's 4th down from the Seminole 12, clock at 1:33 and counting.
Yep, just let it run down and snap it again. Let Jaden Ball pick up the first down and then take a knee.
It's 4th and 3.
I think we're going to take a timeout here in 1 second.
Yeah, Gators have all 3 of them. Offense down there on the field, inviting this crowd to start the celebration. Timeout Florida with 1:04 to go.
Florida. 30 seconds.
Oh boy. Salty here.
Well, we got to run a play. We don't want to kick the field goal. So, look, FSU, if you don't want us to score, stop them. Now, if we don't score, we'll take a knee, I think.
Well, 424 yards in total offense, 168 passing, 256 rushing. And 250 of the 256 belong to one man, Jaden Ball. One little piece of work left to do. 4th and 3 at the Seminole 12. Gators break the huddle. Lagway at quarterback in the pistol with ball. Trips in a triangle, tight to the formation left side. Toss sweep, same side to ball. Got a block from Barber. Broken tackle to 10 to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Oh, my. That's a strong dude right there. Sean, he ran through like pulling a sled, right?
Yes.
Just the leg drive, just running through those tackles.
76 is now 82.
We have witnessed history tonight. That is for sure. It's 40-21. 2 touchdowns for Ball. 38 carries, 266 yards, averaging 7 yards a carry. Trey Smack with 56 seconds left to cap his senior night for the PAT. It is no good. On his last career PAT, for the first time, Trey Smack misses.
My goodness.
Oh, man. Nonetheless, it's 40-21. The Gator scoring drive brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places. 8 plays, 46 yards, 2:10 off the clock.
29 is now 41. 29 is 41.
The Gators tonight in the One Blood Big Red Bus Red Zone, 5 for 5.
I wish the people that didn't see that run on TV, how strong that run was when he ran through those guys with contact.
And look, I don't want to discount that, but the Barber block.
Oh, no, we blocked it very well, but boy, he broke and ran through 2 to 3 Seminole defenders.
Jalen Lucas back for the Seminoles. Trey Smack will kick it off with 56 seconds left. And like most of them, he sends it perfectly through the end zone and tucked toward the near pylon. I'll wait until we get to the proper segment. But if Shane Matthews doesn't select a certain guy as the player of the game,
it's going to be a difficult decision tonight.
It does feel good to end on this note, doesn't it?
He ain't lying.
Oh. Swamp's been wonderful tonight. They're roaring here, even with 56 seconds left. Snap back to Castellanos at the 25. Throws left side. And incomplete. Thrown well behind the intended receiver. It was coming out of the backfield. That's Roydell Williams, a little wheel route. Childs was defending him. This is going to keep the Seminoles from being bowl eligible. They will fall to 5 and 7. 7 wins total for the Seminoles the last 2 seasons combined under Mike Norvell. 2nd and 10. Castellanos to throw. And out toward the left flat. That is snagged by McCoy. Hayward brings him down. It'll be 2nd and about 2.5 here for the Seminoles. They are without a timeout. And we're approaching half a minute to go. 2 to each side. Castellanos, pocket closing, checks down, throws it to the running back, Sawchuk on the left flat. He's got a catch and a first down. Goes out of bounds at the 40. That'll stop the clock with 23 seconds left.
I really like our young true freshman DBs. Hanks, Javari Flowers, Laganza, Drake Stubbs.
They showed us a little something here tonight, and in a couple weeks prior. My heart breaks for Devin Moore, who did not get to play tonight on his senior night.
He's had a heck of a year.
Yeah, he has. Castellanos running for his life to his right. Now green grass in front of him. Runs to midfield and toward the near sideline and out of bounds. He does get to the plus side here. Clock stops at 14 seconds left. Well, the Gators weren't kidding when they talked here about finishing right for the seniors and beating the Seminoles. That was the most talked about thing leading up here to the season finale. And of course, Billy Gonzalez getting a win as the interim head coach.
I think he's going to get a Gatorade bath.
I hope they carry him off the field, partner. Flushed out, Castellanos rolls left. Room to run. 45-40, 35 and out of bounds, opposite side of us. Down near the 32. Stubbs was in pursuit. 5 seconds left. And we'll see if they snap the football here. 40-21. Clock will start on the snap after the chains have been reset. Last play of the game and of the season right here. Gators in a prevent defense. They'll rush a bunch. Castellanos got it away for the end zone. Intercepted at the 1. There could be a return here for Ben Hanks. 40, 45, spins off a broken tackle out of bounds in midfield. How about that to end it? Chop this one up for the Gators. 40-21, the final score. Florida beats Florida State. The Gators end the season at 4-8. Florida State at 5-7. And I am glad to see a pretty sportsmanlike exchange.